Hello, one and all. Welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, Saurabh Murthy, welcoming you to the stream here once again to bring you the live watch along. Tonight, we are witnessing the IPL game between the likes of Punjab Kings, who are undefeated in the tournament so far, who are hosting the Rajasthan Royals there. Rajasthan Royals winning the toss tonight, earlier this evening, and they have decided to bowl first, and Punjab Kings 8 for no loss after 0.4 overs there. A couple of changes for the team here tonight here, as Dasun Shanaka has been brought in here for Shimran Hitmaya, as here is Jofra Archer running into bowl to Prabh Simran here. This time Prabh Simran trying to heave it across the onside there. The ball just off his pads, rolls away, just close to the stumps there. Lucky reprieve there for the batter, and that'll just be a dot ball here. And Dasun Shanaka and Yashraj Punia have been brought in tonight in place of Ravi Bishnoi, Tushar Deshpande, and Shimran Hitmaya makes way for Dasun Shanaka there. And for Punjab, Suryan Shedge has made his way along with Loki Ferguson, who's come into the playing 11 as Vaishak Vijay Kumar and Xavier Bratlett and Shashank Singh make way. I think Vaishak Vijay Kumar will come in as an impact player in the later half of the game there. Here is Archer running into bowl to Prabh Simran. Once again straying down the pads, tries to trickle it down the fine leg region there, but unable to clear the field there in the short fine leg, and that will just be a dot ball. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're doing and hope you're having a wonderful time. This is your very own sports journalist, Saurabh Murthy, welcoming you to the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you're enjoying the stream and hope you're having a wonderful time watching the stream out here on Sports Beyond Cancer. We are extremely happy to have you all here on Sports Beyond Cancer as we bring you the live match ball by ball commentary of this IPL game between the Punjab Kings and Rajasthan Royals. Couple of changes for both the teams tonight. Punjab Kings still undefeated in the competition so far, and Rajasthan Royals coming off a defeat. They lost the last game by 5 wickets. Despite putting up a huge score on board, they fell short in defending the target the other night against Sunrisers Hyderabad. There, losing the game by 5 wickets. And Punjab Kings, what a wonderful chase they had against the likes of Delhi Capitals, chasing 260 plus runs. Wonderful game, especially the way Prabh Simran and Shreyas batted the other night was wonderful to watch. This time Nandre Burger into the attack here, banks it in short here, and he tries to play the pull shot, and the ball's in the air, doesn't get good contact behind it, and the ball will drop in no man's land, and the fielder there from the deep square leg region will cut off, and that'll just be 2 runs here, and he'll be off the mark. And to all the people who are logged in here, and this time Prabh Simran, Priyan Sharia, he'll pick up a boundary there. The ball, good length delivery, climbing onto the batter, tries to play the pull shot, but doesn't get it in the middle of the bat, but will drag it away towards the wide of the mid-on field there. No fielder there at all, and that'll bring 4 runs there. Vacant area there. No mid-wicket at all, and this time a full length delivery outside the off-stump. Priyan Shandria, wonderful shot here. Great timing behind that shot there from the youngster there, from the southpaw there. Absolutely impressive. Every single person there struck in out there with the kind of shot and the range of shots this youngster has been able to play, and this one of the best shots that you have seen in this IPL. The ball banged in, good length delivery, climbing on the left-hander, goes in with the line, just punching it through the covers there, and the ball will sail away all the way over the cover regions there. Huge 6 there from the bat of Priyan Sharia, using the pace of the bowler and punching it to perfection there. Great shot here, great timing there, and that is a touch of class there from the youngster there. Wonderful head position and the body balance there. Great shot here. There is Burger once again. It's a good length ball, shaping away from the left-hander there. But this time a little bit width on offer, and this time he punches it, just punches and checks his shot over the point fielder there, and just one bounce, and it will go away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. It's been expensive over here for Nandre Burger. An expensive start here for Nandre Burger tonight here. And they'll pick up 4 runs on that occasion there. And if at all you're watching the stream, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Every single like and subscribe will mean the world to us in this battle against the 5th cancer there. As here is Nandre Burger, this time outside edge, and the ball will go past the short third man region there, wide of the short third man region, and that will race away into the boundary there. Unlucky on this occasion for the bowler, but the batters currently having a merry out there in the middle at the in the Chandigarh Stadium here. Wonderful start here for Punjab Kings. Both the batters have been big concern for the oppositions, because these guys definitely get off to a flyer of a start in almost every single game there. This time a tad early into the shot here, opening the face of the bat, and the ball a slight late seam movement, and off the outside edge it flew over the wide of the short third man, and it'll race away into the boundary there. This time good length delivery, angling into the left hander, punches it towards the backward point. A misfield there from Donovan Ferreira as he puts in a dive, and the ball goes underneath his arms, and the fielder there in the deep will cut off and will keep the batters to just single there. He'll be happy to take a single. Expensive start here for Nandre Burger. 21 run coming off his first over there. 29 for no loss after 2. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, kindly hit that like and subscribe button. Hope you're doing and hope you're having a wonderful time. This is Saurabh Vetramurthy, your very own sports journalist, bringing you the sports stream, a ball commentary of the Punjab Kings versus Rajasthan Royals game here. I am a sports journalist, currently battling my 5th cancer at the age of 33, and trying to get back at my life, trying to fight against the universe, to show that universe I'm not going to settle for anything else. I'm going to be fighting for my passion, fighting for my life, and fighting for my hope. I worked as a sports journalist for 8 years, 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, covering various leagues across the country and the globe, even the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, which happened in 2021. But unfortunately, my 5th cancer came in, and the last 3 years I've been on the edge of my bed, battling life and death. But now we have come out because I'm currently under the remission phase, still 18 to 20 months of treatment left. But I thought, why not do something here on the virtual platform to fight against the universe. And with that, the ball banged in short, and off the outside as the ball goes through the first slip, vacant first slip area, and the ball runs away into the boundary there. 4 runs here, and Jofra Archer is absolutely livid there. He is sending out a roar. He's animated. He wanted the first slip there. Straight away, he's ranted away towards Riyan Parag there. The kind of animated expressions, because off the outside edge, it flew past Dhruv Jurel's outside edge, and Jofra Archer straight away ranting towards Riyan Parag that he definitely needed the first slip there. He would definitely wanted the first slip there, and Jofra Archer is not happy with his captain there because he removed the first slip there. And Priyan Sharia will once again pick up a boundary here through the first slip cordon, and that will be 4 runs here. Here is Jofra Archer. This time once again banks it in short. Now the first slip's been brought into the into the place there. That will be a dot ball here. Good bowling here from Archer. He's someone who's bowled his heart out in this tournament so far. He's hitting the deck hard, and the ball just skidding off the surface, and just putting the effort ball there by bending his back there. Here is Archer to Priyan Sharia, this time straying down the leg, and Priyan Sharia tries to flick it down the leg there, and a good take by Dhruv Jurel down the leg, and appeal there from Dhruv Jurel, but Dhruv Jurel was confident, but Jofra Archer saying nope, I do not want to go with the review. It's just a dot ball there. I think it's come off his pads there. It should have come off its pads there. Yes, there you go. The replay suggesting that it coming off his pads there. Well, take a bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Riyan Parag has actually gone with the review there. Riyan Parag has actually gone in with the review there. The ball going down the leg, so no possibility of leg before the wicket there. And the bat's way away from the ball there, so definitely that's a come off the bat there. That should be a clear not out there. Here is Archer, bangs it in shot. And this time, well, tough chance there for Yashasvi Jaiswal in the first slip there. He's dropped it here. The ball once again, wonderfully directed bouncer there. And Priyan Sharia caught in no man's land. Just strands his bat. And the ball catching the edge and going past the clutches, going through the hands of Yashasvi Jaiswal, who jumped in the air. The ball was climbing onto him at first slip there. He managed to get both hands onto it, but the ball off his fingers will run away into the third man boundary there. 4 runs here. Jofra Archer cannot believe it at all. Jofra Archer cannot believe it at all. For the second time in this over, the ball's been raced away into the boundary in that region there. 29 runs of 10 balls there for Priyan Sharia. What a start here. This time Priyan Sharia tries to hit it down the wicket there. I think Jofra Archer, clever bowling there from Jofra Archer. 150.1 clicks on that one. He's hitting the deck hard. And Priyan Sharia's handle turning there as he tried to hit the ball. Doesn't come off the middle of the bat. And he holds down to Nandre Burger at the mid-on region there. Easy catch there for the South African in the mid-on region. And finally Jofra Archer can have a sigh of relief here, because he almost produced the outside edge on a couple of occasions. The first time his captain did not support him by not placing a first slip there, and second time the first slip dropping a catch. It was a tough chance, but never you were expected to take such chances in this competitive level of the game here. But now Jofra Archer finally breathing some sigh of relief, as Priyan Sharia has been dismissed for 29 of 11 and Punjab Kings 37 for 1 after 2.5. And that will be the first blood here drawn by Rajasthan Royals in the form of Jofra Archer, who's managed to pick up Priyan Sharia there. 29 of 11 balls caught by Nandre Burger, bowled Jofra Archer. 37 for 1 after 2.4 hours. And if at all you're watching the stream and enjoying the sports commentary here on Sports Beyond Cancer, kindly do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscription will mean the world to us, so kindly hit that like and kindly hit that subscribe button there. Cooper Connelly at number 3 here. Good length delivery shaping away from the left-hander. And Cooper Connelly happy to leave the ball to the keeper there. And that will be the end of the over. Good over here from Jofra Archer. Unlucky there, 2 boundaries. But 2 overs, 1 for 12 for the English pacer there. And that will be 3 overs, 37 for 1. Nandre Burger into second here. His first over expensive there. 21 coming off his first over. Can he redeem himself in his second over here? And this time the ball angling into the leg stump. And Pub Simran happy to tap it back towards the bowler. That will just be a dot ball here. This time Prab Simran clears his front leg and tries to hit it across the line, and he's only managed to pull it away over the mid-on field. They're just pulling it away. No power, no timing behind that shot here. And Riyan Parag will trace it back on the edge of the rope. Will cut it away into the field of. Will cut it into the field of play, and the batters will cross over for 2 runs here. Great fielding there from Riyan Parag on that occasion. Here is Burger to Prab Simran once again. Prab Simran, initial shuffle towards the leg stump, and the ball goodling debris, angling into the right-hander off the inside edge, rolls away towards the short fine, and that will just be a dot ball here. Good bowling here from Nandre Burger, not giving the batter any room at all, following up, and that will just be a dot ball. Here is Nandre Burger to Prab Simran. This time Prab Simran once again clears his front leg, but the ball shaping away from him, and he slaps it straight past the bowler there along the ground, and the ball will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Well, it is not the traditional conventional straight drive here. It's the pull shot with his front leg cleared back in the air towards the bowler there. That was hit with some kind of a venomous force there. That was smashed in the air towards the bowler, and just almost took off the umpire there. It was in the air. Tough chance there for the bowler. It was smashed there, slapped back at the bowler there. This time he is perfect at the pull ball here, pull shot here, and the ball will go over the mid-wicket region there. One more boundary here for Prab Simran Singh here. This time pulls it away and plays it to perfection, and pick up 4 runs here in the mid-wicket region there. 2 boundaries on the trot here for Prab Simran. He's up and running with a flurry of boundaries here. This time a yorker there from Nandre Burger. Wonderful ball there. He drills it away towards the mid-off, and the batters will scamper for a single there. That will be the end of the 4th over here. 48 for 1 after 4. Punjab Kings, after being put into bat here by the opposition, they got off to a good start here. And Brijesh Sharma is being introduced into the attack here for the 5th over here for Rajasthan Royals here. Change of bowler here, as the current run rate is 12 runs and over. Rajasthan will be keen to get a wicket or put a strangle their strike rate there. This time back of the hand delivery straight away, a slow one outside the off stump. Once again he drives it along the ground towards the mid-off there. That will just be a dot ball here. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, kindly do let us know which city of the world you're watching the stream from, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button there. As here is Brijesh Sharma running into bowl, once again back of the hand delivery on the leg stick there. This time he's driven it wide of the mid-wicket fielder, and Jofra Archer running towards his left from the mid-wicket region will cut the ball within the inner circle, but the batters will have all the time in the world to easily cross over for a single there. And to all the new people who just joined into Sports Beyond Cancer, this is your very own sports journalist Saurabh Vittamurthy, bringing you the professional style journalistic sports wall commentary here on Sports Beyond Cancer, and I'm a sports journalist who's worked for 8 years in 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, covering various leagues and tournaments and sporting verticals across the globe, even the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, even the IPLs, but unfortunately my 5th cancer. Since the last 3 years I've been on the edge of my bed battling life and death every single day, but now that I've come to remission, I thought why not show something on the virtual platform here, and it's all been possible because of the support from you guys. We are trying to build a global community out here, unlike other streamers here. Other streamers in the name of watch-alongs spread hatred to get those views and likes because they want to indulge in the toxic fan culture. They tap on the toxic fan culture because that will have a lot of chats and comments being generated, and the engagement keeps on going, and that will bring in a lot of views. But here we are trying to do ethical kind of a journalism here, and we want to change that fan culture to positive fan culture there, and we're trying to build a global community. We have a lot of people from across the globe. We have a lot of subscribers from Canada, West Indies, USA, Sri Lanka, New Zealand, Zimbabwe, and it's wonderful to have a lot of people from across the world there. And do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there if at all you want to be a part of this community, and if at all you feel that you're doing a good or a decent kind of a job here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This time once again a slower ball, Cooper Connelly early into the pull shot here, and the ball keeping a tad low, and that will hit his body, and that will be a dot ball here. This time angling down the leg, and that will definitely be a white ball here. Nitin Manan straight away flexes his arms, and that should be a white ball here. Then with that wide delivery, that will bring up the half 50 on board here for Punjab Kings. 4.4 overs is all that took Punjab Kings to get to that 50 there. They've had a wonderful season there. The only team to be undefeated so far in this campaign so far, and they're relishing their domination at the top of the points table with 13 points to the name in just a matter of 7 games there. As here is British running into bowl to Connelly. Good ball there, in swing or angling into the left-hander there, off the inside edge, runs away towards the short fine, and the batters will cross over a single, and Connelly will be off the mark with that single there. Here is Brajesh running into ball to Prabsimran. Yorker-ling delivery. He drives it along the ground towards the long off, and he'll pick up a single, and he'll keep the strike for the next over there. 5 overs done, 52 for 1 here. It's been a good start here for Punjab Kings. The run rate over 10 runs an over, and with the last over of the power play coming in, they will be hoping to encash on it. They've got a wonderful start, a 50 plus within 5 overs there, and they'll be hoping to maximize on the last over before the field restrictions will be relaxed there. Nandre Burger has been brought back into the attack here. Here he is running into bowl to Prabsimran here. He's teaming in there this time, straying down the leg here, and Prabsimran flicks it away. And the ball will sail over Yadavindra Jadeja in the deep square for a huge 6 here. Poor delivery there. Straying down the pads and pace on offer there. And all he had to do was flick it there. Just get some bat onto it and guide the ball away. And he helped the ball away towards the fine leg, square leg there. And he'll pick up 6 runs there. Good powerful wrist there from Prabsimran there. Just rolls his wrist over there, and he'll pick up a 67-meter 6 there as the ball crashes into the advertising hoarding after sailing over Yadavindra Jadeja in that position there. This time Yorker-ling delivery on the leg stump, 143.4 clicks on that one. He's driven it away towards the mid-wicket fielder on the edge of the inner circle, and that will just be a single there. Sensible batting. He's got a 6 off the first ball. A Yorker delivery, he's managed to squeeze it away and rotate the strike there. Sensible batting there from Prabsimran. He has been in wonderful form here. Prabh Simran in the last game, he set up the game for Punjab, chasing a mammoth total of 260 odd against Delhi Capitals, and he went off to a flyer. I think he scored 75 or 78 odd of 25 odd balls there. Wonderful stuff, setting the tone in the chase of a mammoth title there. This time, good ball there. That was shaping away from him from the leg stump into the middle. He's only managed to just drive it along the ground towards the mid-off fielder there. That'll just be a dot ball on this occasion here. They got off to a flyer here, 5.4 overs, 60 for 1. And they will be keen to carry this kind of momentum into the mid phase of this game here. Here is Burger to Prabh Simran here. Prabh Simran backs himself away to the leg side, and the ball full length delivery, and he's driven it down the ground towards the mid-off region there. Good dive there from Geoffrey Archer to cut the ball and keep the batters to just a single there. Had to put an outstretched dive, Geoffrey Archer, the ball, and managed to keep the ball in the field of within the inner circle there, and the batters will cross over for just a single there. The last ball of the power play coming up here, 61 for 1, 5.5 overs here, as Cooper Connelly is all set to face Nandre Burger there. This time full length delivery, and Cooper Connelly goes through the line there, with the line there, hits it through the line, and the ball going over the mid-off fielder and will go into the boundary there. 4 runs here for Cooper Connelly, the first of the evening here for Cooper Connelly, the Australian youngster, and that will be the end of 6 overs here. 65 for 1 after 6 here, and the 4th, the end of the power play here. What a wonderful start here, despite losing Priyan Sharia, who got off to a good start, who played wonderful. He actually relieved the pressure of Prabh Simran initially, because Prabh Simran tonight was a little slow start considering his nature and mindset there, but Priyan Sharia getting that flurry of boundaries, and then he was also lucky on a couple of occasions there. Dropped once by Yashasvi Jaiswal, a tough chance, but even then dropped, and the ball raced away to boundary. But Priyan Sharia has, since his dismissal, took the center stage. He's currently batting on 25 of 19, and Punjab Kings 65 for 1 after 6 overs there. And straight away, with the field restrictions being relaxed and the field spread out there in the outfield, Riyan Parag straight away tosses the ball to his spinner tonight here, as Yashraj Punya running in, tossing it slower through the air, and was in the middle stick there, and Prabh Simran rolls his wrist here and trucks it away towards the wide of the short fine, and he'll pick up a single there. This time banks it in short, and as he managed to clear the fielder there, just clearing the fielder there. That will be 6 runs here. Banged in shot here. Half tracker there from Yashraj Punya, and Cooper Connelly clears his front leg and plays the pull shot, hitting it straight over the bowler's head here, and the ball will sail just over the ropes, as didn't get a clean contact on the ball there, but somehow he's managed to clear the fielder and the field there, as Geoffrey Archer was running in towards his right from the long on region there, and he's managed to get a 6 there. Cooper Connelly there. This time once again a half tracker there from the leg spinner here. He's not having a good start here. Banks it in shot, and this time Cooper Connelly, better shot. He looked more authoritative here on this occasion. Plays the pull shot, and this time the ball will sail over the long on region there. It's a huge 6 on this occasion. It's a huge 6, banged in shot, and the ball turning away from the left-hander, and he rocks back, clearing his front leg, and pulls it away towards the wide of the long on region there. 6 runs here, and the ball almost going into the deep stands there. Wonderful, wonderful 60. 2-6 on the trot. Poor ball. Freebies on offer, and Connelly is someone who would not miss out on such freebies there. This time a good length delivery, faster, quicker one there, and turning away from the left hander, happy to drive it along the ground towards the sweeper cover there. Sensible batting, he's got 2 sixes on the trot, and now he picks up a single and keeps the scorecard moving there. Wonderful, wonderful sensible batting out there from Connelly there. This time banks it in shot, and Prabh Simran pulls it away on the bounce to the field there in the deep mid, and that'll just be a single there. This time the ball turning away sharply away from the left hander, tries to cut it and he misses the ball. That will be a dot ball to end the over. 80 for 1 after 7, and that will be the strategic timeout here on in the game day. 80 for 1 after 7 after being put into bat here by Rajasthan Royals. It's a wonderful, wonderful start here for Punjab Kings, and I'll be just grabbing my dinner here in this break here. So do not go anywhere. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer. It's 2.5 minutes of strategic timeout break. We'll be back soon here. So stay tuned. 80 for 1 after 7 overs. Probably unbeaten on 27 of 21. And Connelly, a flurry of sixes in this over. And that's taken him to 19 of 10 there. We'll be back soon on Sports Beyond Cancer. It's strategic timeout. And meanwhile, please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. So 80 for 1 after 7 overs there. Just give me a couple of minutes there, just grabbing my dinner out there. So that's the reason I've turned off my camera. Kindly forgive me for that. I need to have my dinner on time because I'm currently undergoing my medication. So kindly excuse me on that occasion there. And this time Yadavindra into the attack here. Good end delivery, turning into the right hander. Prabh Simran happy to tuck it away towards the mid-wicket region there for a single there. The partnership now 44 of 26 balls. This time driving it towards the wide of the long on region there. Poor running, there was 2 written all over it. And the poor throw there from the fielder. Odd bounce there for Yadavindra to take the ball. And that will be just a dot ball. That will just be a single there. Here is Jadeja to Prabh Simran. This time angling it to the middle stick there. He stuck it away towards the wide of the long on region there. But Jadeja will run back towards the ball. He puts in a slide and with one turn, in one swift motion, gets a direct hit at the bowler's end. But the batters will be back safely there with the 2 runs here. Great fielding there nevertheless from Ravindra Jadeja. He gave the chase to the ball. The ball was gently placed towards the edge of the inner circle there, towards the wide of the long on region there. Ravindra Jadeja swiftly onto the ball with one motion there, putting in the slide and then getting the ball and straight away having a shy at the bowler's end, and he's managed to get a direct hit. But the batters will be back there safely. No damage done there. This time full-length delivery outside the off stump. He is driven it along the ground towards the long off region there. He'll pick up a single on that occasion. This time banks in a little bit short down length there, and Cooper Connelly, he is quick enough to rock back and he pulls it away once again. That will be 6 over the long on there. Huge 6 coming off the blade of Cooper Connelly. His 3rd of the night here. He is dealing in 6s here, the young Australian here. Wonderful shot there, getting underneath the ball and standing tall and that hitting it through the line, and 6 runs here. The ball towards the side screen there. 6 runs here. Punjab Kings up and running the partnership now. 54 of 30 balls there. 50 runs partnership coming up here with that wicket here, with that 6 here for the 2nd wicket here. Wonderful shot here. The last ball of the over here. The ball angling away from the left hander there. A lot of width on offer, and he slices it, and the ball has been cut there in the gap between the short third and backward point, and the ball will race away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. An expensive start here for Ravindra Jadeja. 15 runs coming off his first. And Punjab Kings racing away to 95 for 1 after 8 with the current run rate almost touching 12 there. 11.88 to be precise there, and that will be 95 for 1 after 8 here. And if at all you're watching this watching the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer, do not forget to hit the like button and do not forget to hit the subscribe button there. Every single like and subscribe will motivate me in this 5th battle against my cancer. This is your very own sports journalist Saurav Vetlamurthy, bringing you professional style of sports journalism here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Yes, so do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. And as I said earlier, just give me a couple of minutes, so probably 5 to 10 minutes there. Before I turn on my camera once again. I'm just having my dinner, and it's mandatory for me to have my dinner on the right time because of my medications there. So kindly forgive me for that. We'll be back soon with my camera there. Punia will continue the attack from the other end. Slow one. Tossing it slower through the air on this occasion. Even he was dispatched for 16 runs of his first over there. 2 sixes coming off 2 half-trackers there. This time a better line, tossing it slower through the air. Prabh Simran happy to tuck it away towards the deep mid-wicket and give the strike to Cooper Connelly, who's looking extremely aggressive to the spinners there. This time flighted delivery outside the off stump there. And he's gambled and tossed the ball outside the off stump, and he's invited Cooper Connelly to take on the field there. And Cooper Connelly will take on the bait and he's sliced the ball in the air towards the long off region there. I don't think he's got the distance there, and he'll be holed out there in the long off region there. Donovan Ferreira will take the catch here. That was the googly. The ball was a flighted delivery turning away from the left hander. Cooper Connelly going down on one leg, trying to clear the field there over the long off region there. And Donovan Porora, a couple of yards into the ropes, and he's managed to hold on to the catch here with a reverse cup technique there. And Yashraj Punia will pick up his first wicket of the evening here. That'll be 96 for 2. Wonderful bowling there. Last over, he was hit for 2 sixes. But great maturity from the youngster there. Great courage there to toss the ball once again and throw the bait into the Australian youngster and inviting him to play that shot over the field, over the ropes there. And Cooper Connelly falling for the bait there, and he holds out in the deep. He has been dismissed for 30 or 14 balls there. A good batting there from Cooper Connelly there. Good start here. And Punjab Kings 96 for 2 after 8.2 overs. Yeah, as you can see on the screens, they bat extremely deep with Shreyas here. Shegde has been brought in tonight, Wadira and Stoinis and Jansen. So definitely the bat deep there. And with that dismissal, it will bring in the captain at number 4 here for Punjab Kings out there in the middle here at Mullanpur here. 96 for 2, 8.2 overs as Shreyas here makes his way down to the middle here. Here is Punia, starts away straight away with the googly here. He's wrapped on the pads there. Huge appeal there. A huge appeal there. That was a googly there. Crease here. A little too late to react to that ball there. That ball turning sharply into the right hander. And straight away, Yashraj Punia convincing his captain to take the review here. And Rian Parag having a word with the Dhruv Jurel. And will they be taking the review? I'm not sure if they have been. Will they be taking? Yes, they have decided to take the review there. Wonderful ball here. The ball pitching outside the off stump and sharply turning into the right hander there. And Shreyas here was just made his way down to the middle. Has been greeted to a peach of a delivery there. But did it turn a little bit too extra there? Because I definitely felt it turned a little bit too much and probably going down the leg there. But nevertheless, it was a wonderful ball there from the youngster to greet Shreyas here straight away with that sort of a delivery there. Definitely no bat on that one, but to my naked eye, I felt it was definitely going down the lane because it was a sharp turn, and we'll have to wait for the call here. It's been sent upstairs here. The umpire will be watching at the replays there, and he'll be using the Hawkeye technology. There you go, pitching outside the off stump. Impact in line and missing the stumps there. Definitely missing the stumps. I told you there, that was the googly. The sharp turn and missing the stumps there. And Shreyas will survive there, and the umpire decisions will be upheld there. Good decision here in Nitin Menon on that occasion. And that will definitely bring up the spirits of the Punjab fans here in the stadium here. They almost had their hearts in the mouth there. There is Yashraj once again. A flight delivery outside the off stump. This time a leg spinner there. He has driven it along the ground towards the cover fielder. That will be a dot ball here. Good comeback here. His first over went for sub 15. And he's bowled wonderfully. 4 balls, 1 for 1 wicket and just one run there. This time straying down the leg. And Shreyas here happy to just trickle it towards the deep backward square, and he'll be off the mark here. This time Prab Simran, initial shuffle movement towards the offside, and then the bowler bowled it towards the outside the leg stump, and he swivels across and gets underneath the ball and hits the ball over the short fine leg. One bounce into the boundary in the fine leg region there. 4 runs here for the batter there, and that will bring up the 100 here for Punjab here. 101 for 2 after 9 overs here. The 100 coming in the 9th over there. Wonderful 8th over there. And wonderful stuff here for Punjab Kings. They have got to an ideal start here in this contest so far. Jadeja tossing the ball slower through the air, turning away from the right-hander. He's driven it straight along the ground towards the cover fielder. That will be a dot ball here. Once again, slower ball outside the off-term, turning away from the right-hander, drives it towards the wide of the long off on this occasion. And that will give the batters the opportunity to take a single there. Straying down the leg, and Prabh Simran happy to just tuck it away towards the wide of the short fine, and single on the cards once again. Yeah. This time backing himself away towards the leg side, and he's driven it towards the wide of the sweeper cover. And because it was placed in the gap there, the batters will have the time to come back for 2 runs here. Sensible batting on this occasion there. Once again backs away, but this time drives it towards the right of the diving effort of the fielder there in the cover region. And they'll pick up single as the ball will be cut off from the long off there. The ball just stopping on the batter there. And once again a single towards the long off. A better over, better line and better pace there. He bowled a little bit tad slower through the air and got that reps or revolutions on the ball there. And just 5 runs coming off this over there, and that 6 runs have been, I think 5 runs coming off this over, and that will be 107 for 2 after 10 overs here. The halfway stage in this first innings, and they'll be happy with 107 on 2 on board here, the Punjab Kings. Rajasthan Royals will be keen to pick up more wickets. They'll be eager to restrict Punjab Kings anything below 200 there. This time banged in short and placed the pull shot, and the ball will go for a boundary there towards the third man in there. 4 runs here for Prabh Simran here. Jofra Archer has been brought back for a second spell here. He's been brought to bring the breakthrough here. This time Prabh Simran gives a charge down the wicket here, and because the fielder is in the circle there, he's taken the bowler on the attack here. He's charged down and he sent a statement out here to Jofra Archer, hitting it through the line over the mid-off fielder there. 1 bounce into the advertising hoarding, and that'll be 4 runs here for Prabh Simran. Wonderful, wonderful shot here. And thank you so much there for giving me the liberty to have my dinner there, because as I explained earlier, I had to turn down my camera because of me having dinner, because it's extremely key for me to have dinner at the right time due to my medication. So kindly apologize for that, and thank you so much for letting me have my dinner there. Now that I'm done with dinner, I once again turned on my camera, and I will take this opportunity to welcome you all to Sports Beyond Cancer here, as I am a Saurabh Murthy, a sports journalist currently battling my fifth cancer, trying to bring it out to you, the stream here from Mullanpur here, as we are live here from Mullanpur watching this game between Punjab Kings and Rajasthan Royals. The story so far here is that Rajasthan Royals have won the toss and put the opposition to bat. Priyan Sharia and Prabhsimran got to a good start, but Priyan Sharia then was dismissed by Jofra Archer. And then Cooper Connelly had a steady start initially, and in the meanwhile Prabhsimran took on the bowlers, played some attacking shots in the power play, and then suddenly Prabhsimran, with the arrival of spinners post power play, Cooper Connelly took center stage as he hit 2 sixes of Yashraj Punia and then 1 6 of Ravindra Jadeja, and he was starting to look good there, but Yashraj Punia tossing the ball outside the off stump and foxing him with the googly, and he was hold down in the long off region there. And Shreyas here and Prabhsimran have currently still batting out there in the middle, with Shreyas here unbeaten on 5 of 7 and Prabhsimran just 3 shy away from a wonderful 50, a consecutive 50 there. The last game he was instrumental in the chase of 265, 26 balls to score that 75-78 odd runs. Wonderful stuff there from the Punjab Kings opener there, and even tonight he's played a wonderful knock. He's paced his innings, he's taken those calculated risks, and he's someone who relishes challenges and loves to take down the field, go down the ground, and he's managed to get boundaries at will there, as here is 1 shot away from his half century, as all set to face Jofra Archer, who's steaming into Prabhsimran, bowls slower one leg cutter there, and happy to just tuck it away from the middle stick towards the short mid wicket, and the batters will cross over a single, and he'll be happy to have the strike there. There you go, 124 odd clicks on that one. Change of pace there, but wonderful there from Prabhsimran, watching the ball come off the hands of the bowler and waiting for the ball to come onto him, and gently taps it towards the front of the mid-wicket fielder, and they'll cross off for a single there. 118 for 2 after 11. Ravindra Jadeja to Shreyas here outside the off stump. He cuts it away towards the backward point region there. A slight fumble there from Nandre Burger as he dives towards his right, but the batters will cross over for a single there. Well, do let us know in the chat box. So how much do you think will Punjab Kings be able to put on board tonight here? This time the ball, good length delivery outside the off stump. He's happy to tuck it away towards the deep mid-wicket region there, and that will bring up the half century here for Prabhsimran. Yeah, wonderful stuff here. Consecutive 50s here coming off the blade of Prabhsimran. He's been a stalwart here for Punjab Kings. Him and Priyan Sharia and Shreyas here, the way they have managed the top of the batting order, they have played wonderfully. And do let us know in the chat box which team you're supporting tonight and which city you're watching the stream from. This time Jadeja outside the off stump there, and Shreyas here tries to play the drive here, and he's missed the ball, and the ball keeping a tad low and goes underneath the gloves of Dhruv Jurel there. Rare stuff there from Dhruv Jurel, misfield, and the ball runs away underneath his gloves and will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. He closed his hands a little too early there, Dhruv Jurel, and that will be 4 runs here. This time banks it in a little bit short, angling onto the legs. He's pulled the ball towards the deep backward square, and that will be just a single on this occasion here for Shreyas Iyer there. A wonderful half century here for Prabhsimran. He's been a wonderful find here for Punjab Kings in the last couple of years. He's managed to be a stalwart here for this team here. He's turned the team into a revelation here. Once again, the ball being tucked away towards the deep backward square by Prabhsimran on this occasion, and he'll pick up a single there, and that will be the end of the over here. That will be 127 for 2 after 12 overs here. And if at all you still haven't hit that like and subscribe button there, kindly hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us in this battle against my fifth cancer there. So do take this moment and take this opportunity to support us by hitting that subscribe button there. It's only going to cost 1 second of your life. So do not forget to hit the subscribe button. This time a full toss here from Brijesh Sharma, and perhaps Simran trying to hit it over the top here, but hasn't got good contact on the ball there. The ball swirling in the air over the short fine leg region there, and will fall in no man's land as both the wicket keeper and Yashraj Punya, who was there stationed at the short fine, running towards the ball, and Yashraj Punya will pull the ball into the field of play. I think the batters will come back for 2 or 3. I'm not sure if they ran 2 runs there or 3 runs there. I think they would have ran 2 runs there. Yes, there you go, 2 runs there. A missed opportunity, you could call it, as a full toss in the slot here, trying to hit the ball too hard. Only the outside off the edge, the ball going towards the fine leg region there. Here is Brijesh once again, banks it, a slower bouncer there. Wonderful deception there. Outside the off stump, banged it in short, but back of the hand delivery, and perhaps Simran early into the shot here. 108.6 clicks on that one. Great deception there, great change of pace coming in back of the hand delivery. Early into the shot, losing his one hand on the bat there as he almost completed his follow through too before the ball could come onto him, and that will just be a dot ball here. Great variation there. Once again, back of the hand delivery. He saw the batter backing himself towards the leg stump there, and is bowled a back of the hand delivery once again away outside the off stump. Once again, he's tried to play the pull shot. Somehow managed to get an inside as the ball goes towards the short square leg. Because the fielders were in the deep, I think the batters can easily come back for 2 runs here. There you go, they come back for 2 runs here. This time a full length delivery, angling into the leg stump, clears his front leg, wanted to go the onside there, but trying to hit it too hard. I think the ball off his bat doesn't get underneath the ball and will only be rolling along the ground towards the deep mid wicket there for a single there. He's had a wonderful season so far here. 51, 80 not out, a duck against LSD, a golden duck against LSD, then 76 of 26 in the last game, and tonight 56 unbeaten of 40 there. He's had a wonderful season so far here. Props him run. Shares here, 8 runs of 11 balls, all set to face Brijesh Sharma. Once again a good length delivery, and he's rocked back and pulled it along the ground towards the deep wicket there for a single there. Here is Brijesh to Prabh Simran, this time going back into the crease here, using the depth of the crease, trying to get underneath the ball there, but it's a full delivery, only managed to squeeze it along the ground towards the deep wicket once again. A good over here from Brijesh, and that will be 133 for 2 after 13 here. Just 7 runs coming off the over here from Brijesh. Good over there from Brijesh. He's bowled wonderfully for Rajasthan, and that will be 133 for TA as we end into the last final phase of the game, the final 7 overs here. This could look exciting here. This could start looking exciting here. They have wickets on board, 8 wickets in hand. They have the likes of Wadira, Stoinis, Marco Janssen, and Shedge, who's been brought into the team tonight here. So it's going to be an exciting final phase in this first innings here. And if at all you're watching the stream on Sports Beyond Cancer, I'm just sending out one more reminder there. Kindly support us by hitting that like and subscribe button there. It's just 1 second of your life, but it gives us the motivation of a lifetime. Especially gives me hope every single day while I wake up to battle this fifth cancer there. It gives me the motivation to fight with a better mindset. It gives me the motivation to look at my life in a different perspective. And every single subscription will mean the world to me in this journey. So do not forget to hit that subscribe and also share it with your friends and family there. As Yashraj Punya is into his 3rd over here. 2 overs, 1 for 21 is in the attack once again. This time Prabh Simran charging down the wicket, and as soon as he realizes the batters charging down the wicket, he shortens the length of the ball, and Prabh Simran had to adjust his shot, and just slaps it towards along the ground towards the long off there, and he'll pick up a single there. This time banks it in short there, half tracker there. Shreyas wanted to pull it way over the stands in the deep mid-wicket region there, a little bit early into the shot. I think the ball's come off the inside edge and in the air, and I think one bounce or two bounces before it reaches the long on fielder there. That'll just be a single there. This time the ball turning way away from the right-hander there, and here the batter had to reach out for it as he tries to play the cut shot towards the sweeper cover. That will just be a single there. Keeping it tight there, the bowler keeping it away from the hitting arc there. And change of bats here for Shreyas Iyer there. He's been struggling to time the ball tonight, and hopefully the change of bat will bring in that kind of difference to him. It could be psychological, it could be technical, but hopefully it could do wonders here for Punjab Kings tonight here, as he's slightly under the pump, under some pressure there, because he's not been able to time the ball to perfection there. And straight away half tracker, and this time Shreyas Iyer rocks back and pulls it away, gets underneath the ball. The ball got a little bit on the higher end of the bat there, but he has managed to clear the field there. It was a poor ball there, half tracker. It was asked to be punished, and Shreyas Iyer respectfully punishes it towards the deep mid-wicket region there, and he'll pick up 6 runs here. His first 6 of the evening here to the googly, banged in shot and turning into the body of Shreyas Iyer. He rocks back and pulls it away and gets underneath the ball and hits it across as he swivels his body, and that will be a 79-meter 6 over the ropes there. This time once again backs away outside the leg stump there, and good length delivery turning away from the right-hander. He cuts it away towards the deep backward point, and that will just be a single on the occasion. This time Prabh Simran charging down the ground, and Yashraj Punia, as soon as he sees Prabh Simran charging down the ground, he tosses the ball way wide outside the reach of the batter there. But Prabh Simran had to go with the shot here because the ball otherwise would have been gone into the hands of the keeper there, and he outstretches his bat and tries to play the loft shot over the offside there, but the ball was bowled slower through the air and turning away from the right-hander, and Prabh Simran only slicing it in the air, and Riyan Parag holds on to an easy catch in the cover region there. The ball almost reached the skies of Mullanpur. It took ages to come down to the ground, and safely pouched there by the Rajasthan Royals keeper in the form of Parag. Prabh Simran once again a wonderful knock by the Prabh Simran here. 44 balls for 59, and he's been dismissed. Caught by Riyan Parag, bowled Yashraj Punia. That will be 144 for 3 after 14 overs here, and Punia picking up his second wicket of the evening here. 3 overs, 31 for 2 for Punia, and that will be 144 for 3 after 14 here. 6 more overs to go. What do you guys reckon? Do let us know in the chat box. How much do you think Punjab Kings will be putting on board tonight? And also do let us know from which city you're watching the stream, because getting comments from you in the chat box makes me feel like a human there, because otherwise it makes me feel that I'm talking to just a camera there, and we want to make it feel like a conversation here, because I have been craving to have human contact, battling my 5th cancer for 3 years there. Every human contact, every human conversation makes me feel that I too am a human there. So do let us know in the chat box which team you're supporting tonight, and also which city you're watching, or even you can let us know how much do you think Punjab Kings will put on board tonight here. So eagerly waiting for your first message in the chat box there, and if at all you're watching the stream, do me a favor and let me hit the chat box there and let us know which city you're watching it, and also which team you're supporting, and also probably you can let us know how much do you think Punjab will put on board tonight here. That would do the world to me. That will give me that kind of a motivation in this battle against my 5th cancer, to have a human conversation, to have that human touch out here on Sports Beyond Cancer. And there you go, straight away we have Uma Sankar. Hi Uma Sankar, that's so kind of you, that's so wonderful of you to make me feel like a human there, and sending out that message there. That means the world to me. Just that hi is enough to me to lift my spirits there, because I've been craving for human contact and to feel like human during this battle of 5th cancer. And when this feels like a human conversation, it makes me that feel that I'm being heard and I'm being treated as a human there, and that makes me feel wonderful about myself. And thank you so much there, Umar Shankar, for letting us sending us a hi out there in the chat box there. Hi to you too. Hope you're doing good and hope you're having a wonderful time enjoying the cricketing spectacle in the IPL as well as the sports beyond cancer there. As here is Jadeja all set to bowl to Marcus Stoinis there. Marcus Stoinis drives it along the ground towards the long off, and he'll be off the mark here. This time Jadeja, quicker one onto the pads. He's just flicked away towards the deep mid-wicket. He'll pick up a single there. Outside the off stump, good length delivery, turning away from the right-hander. Stoinis driving it straight towards the cover fielder there, and that will just be a dot ball here. This time wide outside the off stump. The ball keeping a tad low. He's happy to just drive it along the ground towards the sweeper cover and pick up a single on that occasion. Good ball, good ball. Angling into the pads, and clever batting here from Shreyas here, gently tapping it towards the front of the deep square leg so that they have the opportunity in the world to come back for 2 runs here, and they'll come back for 2 runs here. Good bowling here from Jadeja. He was taken for 16 runs of his first over there and has made a wonderful comeback there. 4 overs, none for 31. That still speaks volumes about his experience and the kind of how he has managed to read the surface within the matter of that first over, where he was taken away for 16 runs, and then since the second over he's kept the ball away from the hitting arc of the batters, and also what he's ensured is he's got the ball turning away from the right-handers, tossing it slower through the air and not giving them any room, and also if at all is bowling a quicker delivery, he's ensured that is angled it into the pads there. Good stuff there from Jadeja. He completes his spell. 4 overs, none for 32, and that will be 150 for 3 after 15 here. 5 more overs to go. What do you guys reckon? How much do you think Punjab Kings will be able to put on board tonight here? Yash Raj Punia will be bowling his last over here. He's bowled wonderfully so far. 3 overs, 2 for 31 after being tonked for 2 sixes of Connelly. He's also realized that he can't bowl quicker on this wicket. He's bowled it slower through the air and let the ball drift away from the batters there. Sensible bowling there. Understanding the surface there and adapting to the situation there. As here is all set to bowl his last over here. Can he get a 3-4 or a 4-4 here? 6 more balls to go. 2 for 31. As here is a quicker one into Stoinis, angling into his pads there. He's just tucked it away towards the deep mid-wicket, and that will be single on that occasion there. And if at all you haven't hit that subscribe button there, kindly hit that subscribe button and support me in this battle against my 5th cancer there. This time he's driven it towards the long off there. Shreyas here, he'll be picking up a single there. Here is just Raj Punia to Stoinis. This time a googly there, flight delivery in the slot, going down on one knee and trying to heave it across the leg stump there. Towards the onside, off the inside as the ball rolls away towards the far short fine, and they'll quickly cross over for a single there. A little bit short outside the off stump, but the ball was in the air, driven towards the sweeper cover, and that will be a single there. And Dasun Shanaka fielding out there in the sweeper cover there. He's been brought in tonight in the place of Shimran Hetmoya, the West Indian, not having a good tournament so far. And we all know Dasun Shanaka. He's a wonderful all-rounder. He can bowl when required. He can be that extra bowler there, and also he can bowl wonderfully well, and also he can be that extra batter there who can play pace innings wonderfully. We have seen him do it time and time again for various franchises, and time again for Sri Lanka there. We saw one of those innings in the T20 World Cup against Pakistan too, but unfortunately they lost on the last ball there with some poor umpiring there, because that was a white ball with 6 runs required of the last ball. I think the white was not given because Shaheen Afridi was bowling the ball. That was a sure short wide, but the umpire did not give a white ball there and did not have any reviews up the sleeve. And this time banks it in shot, a poor ball there, and he'll rock back and he'll put it away. That will be a huge 6 here. Poor ball. The ball sails over the deep wicket region there. I think just on the rope, and that will be 6 runs here. As the third umpire confirms there, that will be 6 runs here. And poor ball here from Yashraj Punia. Once again a half tracker, and that will be 6 runs for the first of the evening. We are first of the night here from Marcus Stoinis, and that will be the end of his spell here. 4 overs, 2 for 41 for the youngster, 160 for 3 after 16 overs here. The run rate 16, the run rate 10 runs an over, and with that will be the mandatory timeout period at the end of 16th overs here. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, this is the moment. We have 2.5 minutes of break, so kindly do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us in this journey against my 5th cancer there. So kindly take this moment and hit that subscribe button there. And the batters to come in, Shedge, and the likes of Nihal Wadivra, and they have the likes of Marco Janssen there. So have a lot of firepower coming in with 30 more balls, with 24 more balls to go, and with Shreyas Iyer and Stoinis out there in the middle. I think that they should be crossing 200, 205 there. They will be not happy. Punjab will not be happy if they cannot get 200, 205 on this with this kind of a score on cards at the end of 16th over there. And Rajasthan Royals on the other hand will be keen to restrict them below 200 and have that psychological edge coming in to chase the target here. But we have to wait and watch how things go. 4 more overs to go. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your sports journalist, Saurav Vetamurthy, welcoming you to the show. And do not go anywhere. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer and kindly hit that subscribe button there if at all you feel that you're doing a decent job out here on Sports Beyond Cancer. $160 for 3 after 16 overs here as we come to the end of the strategic timeout here in this first innings of this contest here. With just 4 overs to go to the end of the first innings here. Can they get to 200 tonight here? Can they get across 200? They definitely have the firepower, especially with the likes of Shreyas Iyer and Marcus Stoinis out there in the middle, as Brijesh Sharma has been brought into the attack once again for his third spell. He's bowled wonderfully tonight here. 2 overs, none for 11. Starts off with the back of the hand delivery once again. Good length delivery, climbing on the batter outside the off stump. He pulls it away in the air. 1 bounce, 2 bounce towards the fielder in the long off, and pick up a single there. He's wonderful with his deception, especially the back of the hand delivery. He's been his go-to ball and he's managed to outfox the best of the best batters there. Here is Brijesh running into ball to Stoinis. Good length, very quick one this time. And has driven it towards the towards the backward point, beg your pardon there. He puts in a dive towards his right, SSV Jaiswal, and he'll stop the ball. But the batters will cross over for an easy single on that occasion there. Here is once again a slow bouncer there, back of the hand delivery there, and Shreyas had to leave the ball there. He was early into the shot and then deciding that the ball was not onto him, and then just leaving the ball alone there. Great skill there from Brijesh Sharma. He's mastered the art of bowling this back of the hand bouncers, and once again he is completely outfoxed the best of the best in the form of Shreyas here there. Great Yorker there, wonderful ball, backs up the slower delivery with the Yorker there, and a great skill set there from Brijesh, and that will be a dot ball here. Wonderful ball. He hides the ball as he runs into the bowler, an in-swinging Yorker outside the off stick there, and Shreyas here tried to squeeze it away towards the point region there, but a little too late, and that's a wonderful Yorker there. That will be a dot ball there. Great skill there from Brijesh. This time a full-length delivery outside the off stump, and Shreyas will drive it there towards the wide of the long off region there. I think Jofra Archer, I'm not sure why he decided to give up on that ball there. I think if he had put in a couple of yards and a dive towards his left, he could have managed to stop the ball there. But as you say, the fast bowlers will be extremely key to not find themselves on the wrong side probably sometimes these fast bowlers wouldn't want to get an injury when they're out on the field, but the ball will race away into the boundary there. 4 runs here for Shreyas here there. The bowler will definitely not be happy with the efforts of Archer there. This time a low full toss onto the pads. He's just tucked it away towards the deep mid-wicket, and that will be a single to end the over here. Good over here from Brijesh. Just 8 runs coming off it. Beg your pardon there, just 7 runs coming off it. 3 overs, none for 17. Absolutely wonderful over, especially to keep the likes of Shreyas here and Marcus Stein is quite. And just 7 run over in the 17th is absolutely platinum for Rajasthan Royals here. Wonderful. Kudos to Shane Bond and co for grooming this youngster in such a fashion, and also giving him that kind of a faith and exposure out here, and making him believe himself in his skill set. And he's bowled wonderfully there. Brijesh Sharma, great change of pace, great back of the hand deliveries, back of the hand bounces, great control and execution, and also to follow it up with an inch perfect Yorker there outside the off stick there. Wonderful stuff there. Kudos to the youngster there. And that will be 167 for 3 after 17 here. 3 more overs to go, and Punjab Kings will definitely feel the pressure there. They definitely need to get some flurry of boundaries. They need the 15-20 runs sort of overs there. The 6s and 7s would not do a world of good for them, as Nandre Burger is all set to bowl his into his second spell here. Nandre Burger is into his second spell with Shreyas 29 of 25. It's been a steady slow start for Shreyas here, but it's time to shift to the top gear here with 18 more balls to go, as here is Burger. 3 overs, none for 45, running into ball to Shreyas here. Shreyas here backs away towards the off stick, and that is a slow ball. Good length, shaping away from the right hander. Shreyas here once again early into the shot here, somehow managed to play the pull shot, gets an inside edge, and the ball's fielded wonderfully there in the short square leg region there. I think it's Vaibhav Suryavanshi diving towards his left, and that will give the batters the opportunity to only cross over for a single there. Here is Burger. This time he shuffles across the off stick there. It's in the slot here, shaping away from the right-hander there. And Stoinis gets underneath the ball and hits it straight over the long on region there. A huge 6 coming off the Australian there. His second of the evening here. Once again in the slot, and that was dispatched there. Great head position, getting underneath the ball and holds up his shape. and hits it through the line over the long on there. 6 runs here, 89 meters 6 there. That speaks volumes about the kind of power he generates from those muscular arms there. Marcus Stoinis for no reason is not called as help for no reason there. Wonderful shot here, getting the power behind that shot here, getting underneath it and smashing it over the long on there. 6 runs here. They need more of boundaries here in the last 18 more balls to go. They need much of boundaries to spur them over 205 here, as here is Nandre Burger once again running into Stoinis here. This time once again a full length and he's not been able to get underneath the bat, but this time he's placed it to perfection towards the corner there. The ball will run away along the ground into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Well, once again the intentions were clear, trying to shuffle across the off stick and hit it through the line over the long one region there, but this time he's only tried to hit it a little too hard and his bat turning in his hand, and that's the reason the ball rolling on the ground, but the direction was perfect there towards the mid wicket, and that will be 4 runs here. 2 boundaries here, 6 of the last ball, followed up with a warm 4 here. 10 runs coming off last two there. The pressure straight away back on Nandre Burger. It's not been in his night here. Nandre Burger this time banks it short wide outside the off stump there. Nandre Burger waits for the ball. It's a slower bouncer outside the off stump and is able to slap it away over the cover fielder, and the ball will go towards the wide of the sleeper cover. I think the batters will have the time to come back for 2 runs here. 3.4 overs, none for 58 for the South African bowler Nandre Burger. It's been an expensive affair here for him tonight here. He's not been able to get the right lines and right lengths, and he's been dispatched for 58 runs of 3.4. 2 more balls to go. Can he get a wicket here? That would be absolutely wonderful considering Rajasthan Royals perspectives, as here is running into bowl to Stoinis. A wide Yorker outside the off stump. He squeezed it away towards the deep backward square, a deep backward point, but fielder out there in the deep, and that should ensure that the batters can only pick up 1 run on that occasion there. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button there, kindly hit that like and kindly hit that subscribe button there. Every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us in this battle against our 5th cancer there. So kindly requesting you to hit that subscribe button there. Once again, change of bat here for Shreyas here, and the umpire Nitin Menon will bring out the gauge to just check the girth and the width of the bat there, so that it falls under the legal terms there. This time slow ball outside the off stump, shaping away from the right hander there, and Shreyas here tries to go over the top, over the long on region there, because it was a slower ball. It was a tad early into the shot here. The ball off the edge swirls in the air towards the front of the short fine leg fielder there, but Dhruv Jurel making his intentions clear, letting all the fielders know that it's going to be his catch there, and is let out a loud cry to let the others know that it's going to be his ball, and he holds on to the catch here. Wonderful stuff there from the wicket keeper, getting ahead of 2 fielders there, one in the short square and one in the short fine, and he's managed to hold on to the catch here. Definitely the man with the gloves has all the right in the world to make that call towards the catch, and the ball was swirling in the air for ages, and finally it's been pouched by the gloves of Dhruv Jurel there. With that, the Punjab Kings skipper will have to make his way back to the pavilion there. It's not been that kind of his night for him. He struggled to time the ball here because the surface has been a little bit sticky, and whenever you bowl that off cutters and whenever you hit the deck hard bowling this off cutter and leg cutters there, the ball takes off the surface, the ball's gripping off the surface, and it's been difficult for the batters to time the ball, and Shreyas had to face the brunt of it, as he's only managed to put up 30 runs of 27 balls. It's almost a run a ball kind of an innings considering his calibers and the way he's performed throughout the tournament so far here, and that will be 181 for 4 after 18 overs here. And Nandre Burger picking up his only wicket of his last ball of this of his spell here. 4 overs, 1 for 59 for him. It's been an expensive affair, but he'll take the wicket of Shreyas here tonight here. And 12 more balls to go, 181 for 4. Can they get that 25 runs to spur them over 205 and have that psychological edge over Rajasthan Royals in terms of getting over the 200 mark there? Here is Stoinis to Archer. Archer to Stoinis there. Starts off with a half tracker there. It was a slow one. I think it was a back of the hand delivery, trying to bowl the leg cutter, but the length extremely poor there. and he rocks back and pulls it away towards the deep mid-wicket region there. That will be a huge six coming off the Australian there. He definitely fancies playing in this phase of the game there. Stoin is a muscular man, a big unit, is tall, and he can clear the ropes. No ground in the world can be small for him, can be big for him. Beg your pardon there. And this time it was a freebie on offer and hits it deep into the stands there. 6 runs, and with that 6, that will be the 706 of this tournament here. 706 of the tournament here. This time, poor ball there from Jofra Archer. Pace on offer, 141.3 clicks in the slot, and Stoinis will clear his front leg and hit it through the line straight towards the strike screen there. The ball's crashed into the strike screen there. That was hit venomously there. The muscular power as well as using the pace of the bowler there. 141.3 clicks in the slot here, and the Australian will not miss out on punishing it. What a wonderful shot here. Poor bowling there from Jofra Archer. Pace on offer, wrong line and wrong length once again, and that was asked to be punished there, and he smashed it straight into the side screen there. 6 runs. This time, better ball there. A fast in-dipping full toss outside the off stump. All he can do is drive it along the ground towards the long off, and he'll pick up a single there. This time gets the Yorker perfectly, and Shedge tucking it off towards the deep mid-wicket, and the batters will quickly sprint for the second run there, and Shedge is off the mark here. His first outing of this season so far here, Shedge, and he's walked in at number 6 here. He's come in place of Shank Singh. Shank Singh has not been the greatest of touch in the couple of games. He's been dropping catches on a regular basis, and that's costing Punjab the likes of, they did not cost them in terms of losing the game, but he dropped 3 catches in the 2 games ago, and then in the last game he dropped KL Rahul, who went on to score 150 after that, and those are the moments you need to capitalize there. And this time the ball, a low full toss, is hit in the air, 1 bounce towards us through the fielder in the long on region there, and Shedge was interested for second run there, but the fielder quickly getting rid of the ball, and Shedge is back happy with just a single run there, and direct hit there towards the non-strikers, and they're good fielding there from the deep. I think it's Rian Parag or Ferreira, I'm not wrong. I think it's Donovan Ferreira there. Good fielding there from the South African wicketkeeper, who's stationed out there on the outfield there, and direct hit, but the batters are in the crease, so no trouble there. The last ball of Archer's spell, 3.5 overs, 1 for 39, as it's all set to bowl to Marcus Stoinis here. This time banks it in short, and good length. They would beg your pardon there. The ball was climbing on the batter there. He's happy to just he was in an awkward position. He wanted to go for the pull shot, but the ball was steaming into him, and in the last moment he's only managed to tap it towards the mid-off region, and he'll pick up a single on that occasion. And that will be the end of the 19th year. 198 for 6 more balls to go. Can they get a 15 or 20 run over here to take them to somewhere close to 210, 212? That will do a world of good in terms of carrying the momentum into the second half of the game there. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button there, kindly request you. It'll all going to cost you just 1 second of your life to hit that subscribe button, but it's going to be a lifetime of a value for me in terms of motivating me in my 5th battle with cancer, and also giving me the hope to fight for my dreams, fight for my hope, and fight for my passion there. So it's kindly just take 2 seconds of your life and hit that subscribe button there. Here is Brijesh to bowl his 4th here. He's been wonderful with the ball tonight here. Once again, great ball here. Once again, starts away straight away with the back of the hand delivery. 123.3 clicks on that one. And he's bowled wonderfully, especially the slow ones, and is completely outplayed the likes of Shreyas here. And now Marcus Stoin is here, the best of the best there. And the ball outside the off stump, going underneath his bat with no pace on offer. A couple of bounces onto the wicket keeper. That will be a dot ball here. This time straying down the pads, and Stoinis will flick it away wide, just wide of the short fine, and the ball will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs there. Poor angle on this occasion from Brijesh. He's bowled wonderfully until so far, and he's been given the responsibility of bowling that last over there. The ball in swinging into the right-hander on the pads, flick it away towards wide of the short fine, and the ball runs away into the boundary there. And with that boundary, that will also bring up the 200 here for Punjab Kings, and they'll be happy to cross 200 once again. As there are 4 more balls to go, how much can they maximize? Can they get to 210, 215? Will do a world of good to boost that extra 10-15 runs to give them that kind of a confidence there. This time a low full toss here, and Stoinis had to get low to get the underneath the ball, and is somehow managed to hit it over the mid-wicket region there, and that will be 6 runs here. Wonderful shot, and that will take him to 48 here, too shy from a well-deserved half century there. Within a matter of time, he's raced away to 48 there. Beg your pardon there, I did not even realize that he's raced away to a half century, almost close to a half century. Low full toss on offside, and that's a wonderful shot here. That was an extremely difficult shot to play, but the kind of power he generates with that muscular arms there, and he's not called the Hulk for no reason there. That's the reason they're wonderful there. The Hulk of India, the Hulk of cricketing spear. Marcus Stoin is there. Three more balls to go. Too shy away from a half century. A full toss in the slot here. Marcus Stoin once again tries to play the pull shot here, and he'll pick up a 6 here. Wonderful shot here. Poor ball, and that will bring up the half century here for Marcus Stoin. It's a standing ovation here. A standing ovation here. He picks up his first half century. 54 of 20 balls. What a knock here to spur them to 200 plus. And with still 2 more balls to go, I think, will he be reviewing this for a no ball there? I think Marcus Stoin might have reviewed this for a no ball there. We'll have to wait and watch for the umpire's decision here. Well, that was a full toss outside the off stump there in the slot. And Marcus Stoin he's a muscular man, and he definitely knows that it's not a free hit. He's not a no ball, but it's just taken the gamble there because they have 2 reviews left, and they're into the last 2 balls there. So he's just taken his chances. If at all there are any chance at all for the free hit there, that was in the slot here, and he got underneath the ball and he smashed it to perfection there. And with Dew coming into play, it's extremely tough for the bowlers to control the ball, and the Yorker, in the pursuit of trying to bowl a Yorker, he's bowled a full toss. And the big Australian who's waited for his time here, because the most of the damage for Punjab Kings so far in the tournament have been done by the top 3 or 4 there. Marcus Stoin did not get much time or outing with the bat, but tonight he's been given that opportunity of playing as the finisher, because when he walked down, it was almost the 16th or the 15th over there, and it was the stage was wonderfully set for him to come and take on the bowlers. He paced his innings initially, took those singles, and understood and studied the surface, and then when he gets going, it's extremely difficult to stop, just like he is unstoppable at the moment now. 54, unbeaten of 20 with 2 more balls to go. Can he get a couple of hits or at least 1 hit here? Here is Brijesh Sharma, this time in the slot outside the off stump. That's powered through over the cover fielder there. 4 runs here. Wonderful shot here. That's muscular drive through the covers there. And 4 runs here. Brijesh Sharma, who's bowled wonderfully until now. He's been taken to the cleaners in this over here. 20 runs coming off just the last 4 balls there. 20 runs of the last 4 balls. 18 runs of the first 3, and 17 runs of the first 3, and 20 runs of the last 4 balls here. And no wonder Preeti Zinta, the owner, is happy there. The owner of Punjab Kings is happy there. What a turnaround of events here at the end of this innings here. Marcus Stoin came in out of nowhere and has also become the top scorer, I think, of the innings here. 21 balls, 58 runs, unbeaten, as here is shuffling towards the offside here, and the ball's bowled full toss outside the off stump, and he just pulls it away in the vacant area, because the fielder there is in the short square leg, and the ball will go past him and run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here to end the over here. 4 runs here to end the over. It's an expensive over here. The last over definitely doing a world of good for Punjab Kings, and that will take the momentum towards them. 24 runs coming off the last 5 balls there. 24 runs. Take a bow, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus Stoinis, 24 runs of the last 5 balls, and he's raced away to 62 of 22 balls, a strike rate of 281.8. That means monumental. Not just about putting up 222 on board, not just about the psychological advantage of having 200 plus on board, but also the advantage of taking the energy and taking the momentum along the game, along their way when they come back here into the defending their target here. Because as you can see, some of the Rajasthan Royals shoulders dropping as they head back towards the dressing room here. They definitely know that Punjab have the upper edge. They definitely know that the momentum in the last couple of overs have shifted back towards Punjab, and that is the kind of energy Punjab would want to come back when they try to defend this target here. 222 for 4 after 20 overs, and Marcus Stoinis here unbeaten on 62 of 22. Wonderful partnership here. 41 of 12 with Shedgate only contributing 3 there, and was happy to watch the proceedings from the other end here. And Marcus Stoinis going berserk there, the big muscular man there from Australia, the experienced all-rounder, notching up his half century tonight here. 62 off 22 balls with a strike rate of 281.2 there. And with that said, that will be the end of the first innings here. 223 will be target here. Just have a look at the scorecard here, as I'm just trying to get you to the scorecard out here on Sports Beyond Cancer here. Here you go. After being put into bat here tonight here, Priyan Shaurya and Prabh Simran got off to a good start. Priyan Shaurya 29 for 11 with 5 fours and 1 6, but he was caught by Nandre Burger of the bowling of Jofra Archer there in the mid-on region there. And Prabh Simran Singh wonderful once again, 59 of 44 balls, a steady start initially, and then once the fall of the Prabh Simran, Priyan Shaurya, he took on the proceedings and he scored a wonderful half century, a second consecutive half century there. Cooper Connelly once again 30 of 40, couple of good hits there, 3 sixes there. He took on the spinners there, and then he was throwing the bait as they were flighted delivery outside the off stump googly there, and he took the challenge and he was holed out in the long off there, caught by Ferreira for 30 there. Shreyas here, not the ideal night for him. He was struggling to line the ball, and the ball was not coming onto easily onto his bat there. The ball was sticking on the wicket and stopping a little bit, and he's only managed to put up 30 runs of 27 balls there. And Marcus Stoinis there coming in there. Wonderful way to finish the innings. 62 runs unbeaten of 22 balls with a strike rate of 281.82. He's wonderful with the bat, with the ball, with the field. He's a perfect all-rounder that any captain would want to have him on his side there. And with that said, 222 for 4 for Punjab Kings, with 26 runs coming off the last 24 runs coming off just the last over there. And Jofra Archer 4 overs 1 for 40, economy of 10 there. Brijesh Sharma 4 overs none for 42, 10.5. 3 overs, first 3 overs were bowled wonderfully, but the last over he was taken to the cleaners by Marcus Stoinis there. Ravindra clever bowling there, 4 overs none for 32, especially after going for 16 of the first over. He realized the surface and bowled it slower through the air, and just gave a 16 of the next 3 there. Clever bowling there from the experienced campaigner there from India. And then Nandre Burger, not his night tonight here. Expensive over here, 4 overs, so expensive spell there, 4 overs 1 for 59, picking up his wicket of the last ball of his spell in the form of Shreyas here there. Yash Raj Punya looked good, but unfortunately a little bit bowling those short of a length deliveries, half trackers. He was dispatched for I think 3 or 4 sixes, and that cost his spell. 4 overs 2 for 41, beg your pardon there, that cost his economy there, and that will be 2 for 41 there for him of 4 overs there. With that said, hope you enjoyed the stream and hope you had a wonderful time here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Do not go anywhere, stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer. Hit the like and hit the subscribe, and we'll be back soon with the chase there. I will just go and grab my water bottle and sip some water and stretch myself as we take a short break here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Do not go anywhere, stay tuned, and hit the like and subscribe button there. Welcome back to the stage here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, RRIPL Murthy, welcoming you back to the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you're doing good and hope you're having a wonderful time. And this is RRIPL Murthy, a sports journalist currently battling my 5th cancer at the age of 33. I worked as a sports journalist for 8 years, 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, covering various leagues across the country. In India as well as New Zealand, be it international, domestic, grassroots. I've enjoyed my time as a sports journalist. I was having a wonderful time out there in New Zealand, even covered the Tokyo Olympics for a New Zealand media there. But unfortunately, my 5th cancer coming in at the start of 2023 March, and then 3 years, I think we completed 3 years now, and since 3 years I've been battling just my 5th cancer there, on the edge of my bed, fighting life and death there. But fortunately, lately I've managed to enter the remission phase, and I thought, why not I try something on the virtual platform there. And we just started on an experimental basis during the T20 World Cup, and was extremely wonderful to receive a wonderful reception from the global community out here, with a lot of people supporting and motivating me from West Indies, Guyana, Trinidad, Sri Lanka, New Zealand, South Africa, and then USA, Canada, and Zimbabwe, England, and they motivated me to continue this journey, and I was lucky to receive the support, and they definitely asked me to continue this channel there, and I was happy to continue this channel on a long-term basis, and that's how it came to fruition. And we are trying to build a global community where we promote sports in the right direction, use sports as a right catalyst to promote development in the community, and we are trying to take off the toxic fan culture which has been in the limelight ever since. Every time the IPL comes in, we see a lot of toxic fans coming in on the platforms of social media, and a lot of streamers in the name of streaming and watch along indulge in the toxic fan culture, because that gives them fan engagement, and that gives them views and likes, because they put derogatory memes and images in the form of Virat Kohli fans fighting against Dhoni fans fighting against Rohit Sharma fans, Virat fans fighting against Rohit Sharma fans, and shorts. And this is not the kind of toxic culture we would like to indulge in. It's extremely shameful for the game how the fan culture is heading towards. We are trying to revive that, because we want to use sports as a catalyst to promote development, and you promote the youth in participating and watching sports there. So hopefully we try to change that, and we try to build that kind of a community here. I'm pretty sure that those people will get all the views. They'll get about 350k 450k views per every single game, but we only get 7,000 or 5,000 views, and we are not able to make any revenue out of it, because most of them are watching on the vertical platform. Even despite putting out a banner out there on the middle there, please switch to the horizontal platform, most of them will not switch to the horizontal platform. I'm not sure why they wouldn't want to help out a fellow person who's trying to live his passion there, and at least 5 to 10% of my revenue can be taken care if at all you watch this on a horizontal platform. It's a stream watching on the horizontal platform with more detailing. All it takes is just go to my channel, click the live, and watch on the horizontal platform there, because that will not just help your cause in getting more details, but will also help my cause for rewarding me for the effort I've been putting through while battling my 5th cancer for 4 hours every single day during the streams, and also will aid me to at least take care of 5 to 10% of my monthly medical expenses can be covered by the YouTube ads there. So with that said, let's come back to the chase here, as Arshdeep bowls 2 Yorkers here towards Suryavanshi, as Jaiswal gets off the strike of the first ball, and Arshdeep follows it up with a wonderful Yorker there, and this time a full length delivery in the slot, angling away from the left-hander there, angling into the left-hander there, straying down the pads, and Suryavanshi flicks it away, and the ball will go over the deep square there. The first 6 of the evening there for the 15-year-old youngster there, the prodigy kid here from Rajasthan Royals. He's coming back. He's coming off a wonderfully 36-ball century against Hyderabad. He's been in that kind of a form, the youngster there, the 15-year-old prodigy kid here on the toes, and he flicks it away over the short deep square leg there. 6 runs here. The margin for error is extremely less when this batter is out there in the middle, when this youngster is out there in the middle. This time, once again, he pulls it away in the air, going towards the wide of the sweeper deep square leg there, and he puts in the dive, and off his hands, the ball will roll away into the boundary there. 4 runs there. Arshdeep will not be pleased with that effort there. Arshdeep will definitely not be pleased with that effort there. That will be 4 runs on this occasion here for Vaibhav Suryavanshi. This was shaping away from the left-hander, pitched in middle and shaping away towards the off-stump there, and is heaved it across the line, doesn't get good contact, the bat turning in his hand, and the ball in the air rolls away towards the deep square, and I think it's Shedge who's just rolled on the edge of the boundary, and the ball rolls back into the boundary once again. This time banged in short outside the off stump there. Good length delivery, shaping away from the left-hander, and Vaibhav Suryavanshi stands tall and thumps it away towards the sweeper cover there. 4 runs here for Suryavanshi there. Wonderful shot here. 15 runs coming off the first over here. Straight away, Arshdeep Singh taken to the cleaners here as Vaibhav Suryavanshi makes his intentions clear. He's been batting with that sort of an authority and that sort of a confidence in this Indian Premier League. Talk about a 15-year-old youngster taking on the best of the best Indian bowlers there, and is smashing them. Not just him, even the likes of Pat Cummins. He was surprised in the last game the way Suryavanshi scored the 36-ball century there in the post-match press conference. We saw Pat Cummins praising the youngster there. He definitely enjoyed watching such a kind of a generational talent in the form of Vaibhav Suryavanshi take on his bowlers there, and Pat Cummins definitely enjoyed. He let us know in the press conference that he had heard a lot about Vaibhav Suryavanshi, but for the first time he watched it live on the field from close quarters, and he was extremely impressed by the Suryavanshi's batting and the way the speed of his bat swing, the speed of his bat swing. They're wonderful, especially to have that kind of talent and skill set at such a young age. They're 15 years old and he's taking on the world's best and is dominating the IPL circuit in such a wonderful fashion. There is definitely India needs to groom him in the right directions as we try to produce one more star here from India. This time Loki Ferguson, he's been brought into the game tonight here. This time a misfield. Could there be a run out here? Direct hit could have been close here. Well, Yashasvi Jaiswal drives it towards the cover point, and a slight fumble there from Arshdeep, and the batters decide to scamper for a quick single there. And Yashasvi Jaiswal was nowhere. He was in the middle when Arshdeep had a shot at the bowler's end, but a wide throw, and Jaiswal will easily cross over for a single there. This could be an exciting contest here. Loki Ferguson, he's someone who hits the decks hard. He's someone who bowls quick. He'll be fancying bowling against Vaibhav Suryavanshi there this time. A quicker ball on the leg stick, and he drives it along the ground towards the short mid wicket. That will be a dot ball here. 140.1 clicks on that one straight away from Ferguson, cranking up some pace into his spell here. This time, good length delivery, shaping away from the left-hander there. Wonderful carry to the wicket-keeper there. That had a lot of movement there. A great pace, and the ball just climbed off the surface there, just took off the surface. And that will be just a dot ball there. He's bending his back and putting in that extra effort. Lucky there. This time, once again, similar ball. The ball was shaping away from the left-hander. Suryavanshi tries to play the pull shot here. The ball was climbing onto him off the outside edge. The ball will just clear the shot, the slip fielder there. That was in the air. That flew off the edge there. The ball was banged in quick. The ball was climbing away from the left-hander. Suryavanshi trying to play the pull shot, and a little bit early into the shot here. Beg your pardon, a little bit late into the shot here, and off the outside as the ball flies over the tall Marco Jansen there. If Marco Jansen's jump could not get that ball, no one else in the cricketing world could get that ball there, and that will be 4 runs here for Suryavanshi. This time, what a shot here from the youngster there. What a shot. Wonderful shot here. An absolute delight to the eyes there. The ball angled into the pads here, full in delivery, and he was cramped for pace there. He was cramped for space there. He uses the depth of the crease, and he plays a helicopter there. What a wonderful wrist speed there. The way the wrist came into action and the kind of power he generates from the wrist at that very tender age of 15 there. Take a bow, ladies and gentlemen, a 15-year-old, and that kind of power he has in his wrist there, and the kind of bat speed there, just the flick of the wrist, and the ball's gone over the deep mid-wicket region there for a huge six there, over the deep mid-wicket, and a wonderful six there coming off the blade of Yashasvi Jaiswal. Take a bow, ladies and gentlemen. He is definitely a wonderful prodigy kid here, 15-year-old, and taking on the best of the best bowlers in the world. This time The ball, a straighter one, and he goes through the line and he did it straight over the bowler's head, over the long on region there. One more six here, 2 sixes on the trot here. Yashasvi Vaibhav Suryavanshi there. What a wonderful shot here. Once again, he's up and running with those kind of shots here, and he picks up a second six on the trot here. And Loki Ferguson taken to the cleaners here straight away. He will be definitely surprised with the way the young batter out there in the middle is making a meal out of his bowling here. He's been dispatched for 17 runs of his first over here, courtesy of 15-year-old batter at the non-strikers end. 32 for no loss after 2 overs here. Here is Jansen. He's replacing Arshdeep. Banged in shot outside the off stump. Poor ball there. Lot of width on offer, and it's cut it away. And the fielder there in the cover point, diving towards his right. And the ball goes underneath his arms there. Poor effort there from the fielder, and the ball will race away into the boundary. Once it's cleared the infield, that ball was destined to go into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Banged in shot. Lot of width on offer. And Yashasvi Jaiswal timing his jump to perfection and just getting above the ball and just cutting it, driving it through the, slapping it through the cover point region there. This time, once again, a better ball there. A good length delivery climbing on the left-hander. He sponged the ball off the back foot towards the deep backward point. And good fielding out there in the deep, running towards his left and quickly gets rid of the ball, and that will be just a single on that occasion there. The last ball of the previous over there. What a shot here from Yashasvi Vaibhav Suryavanshi there. A forward stride and then hits it straight through the line over the bowler's head, and Loki Ferguson there, he'll be absolutely livid with himself. Pace on offer, and this youngster definitely loves to bat out there. He's extremely courageous for his age. He's not afraid of the 150s or 160s coming into him. We have seen him bat at the nets against the likes of Jofra Archer banging those bouncers, and this young kid takes on him and pulls the shots, plays the hook shot and pull shot for sixes there. That's the kind of confidence he has, and is not worried about who's running into bowl into him. When the ball is in his zone, he definitely clears the field there. As here is Jansen now running into bowl to Suryavanshi. This time a slower ball, back of the hand delivery, and the ball shaping away from the left-hander, and he just tries to guide it past the backward point, and that will just be a dot ball there. Vaibhav Suryavanshi with that couple of sixes, he is now once again reclaimed back that orange cap there. 9 games and 387. Ladies and gentlemen, a 15-year-old currently holding that orange cap. Take about that speaks volumes about the kind of talent that India has been generating recently. And Vaibhav Suryavanshi is an exception. At the age of 15, we have found a gem in the form of Vaibhav Suryavanshi there. This time in the slot here, and Vaibhav Suryavanshi clears his front leg and hits it across the line. A huge six here coming off the blade of Vaibhav Suryavanshi over the cow corner region there. The fans allowing it. Absolute silence out here from the Punjab fans here. They are being treated to a spectacle of batting by a 15-year-old prodigy kid out there in the middle. Wonderful shot here. And thank you for your message there, Satish Nagni. RR winning. Hopefully, Satish Nagni, hopefully, it definitely looks like they are going to carry away the game with the kind of batting Vaibhav Suryavanshi is displaying out there. A century in the last game in a losing cause, and tonight he straight away got off to a flyer of a start here. 36 runs of 12 balls here, make it 13 there, dot ball there. The ball in swinging onto his pads there as he backs away on the leg stump, and the ball rolls away towards the slip cordon. That will just be a dot ball there. Take a ball, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful shot here. The 15-year-old currently donning the orange cap and dominating the Indian Premier League, and the best of the best bowlers in the world. Even the likes of Bumrah, even the likes of Hazelwood, even the likes of Bhuvneshwar. He's managed to hit across every single bowler there. This time Marco Jansen, a low dipping full toss as he backs away on the leg stump, outside the leg stump there. He follows him up and cramps him up for space. He's happy to just drill it down the ground towards the wide of the long on, and he'll be happy to keep the strike here. With that said, 3 overs done and dusted, 44 for none. Arshdeep Singh into a second over here. Coming in from around the wicket here this time, spraying down the leg, and that will be a white ball here. He's trying to come in with a different angle tonight in this over to Suryavanshi. And the bat speed of Suryavanshi, there you see the visuals there. The way that high back lift and the way he swings the bat. Great bat speed there. And that is the power that he generates for those huge sixes there. Here is Arshdeep Singh running into ball to Suryavanshi this time. Once again a helicopter. He brings down the helicopter once again. He managed to clear the fielder there in the deep mid-wicket region there. What a shot here by the youngster here. He's surprising one and all. Every single game he managed to get in more fans who become impressed by the way he plays those shots here. The 15-year-old here tonking the world's best here. The World Cup winner Arshdeep Singh once again using the depth of the crease. We all know Arshdeep is going to bowl the Yorker. Using the depth of the crease, he converts it into half volley and helicopter. The second time in this innings, he brings out the helicopter, and great power behind those wrists there. Just the flick of the wrist, and the ball sailed over the corner region there. Huge six here. The fielder on the edge of the rope was only a mere spectator, just like the rest of us in the stands there. Wonderful shot here. This time a full toss, and Suryavanshi this time will hold out there in the mid-off region there. It was a low dipping full toss, and Suryavanshi couldn't get the elevation behind the shot. He's only managed to hit it in the air, and Shreyas Iyer had to run backwards from the mid-off region, and he's hold on to the catch here. No power and no timing behind that shot here. And no wonder Punjab Kings are happy. No wonder the owners of Punjab are happy. The fans of Punjab are happy. The team and dugout of Punjab are happy, because they understand that this is a big wicket here. It came off the edge of the bat, bottom of the bat there, not coming off the sweet spot. And everyone was hoping that Shreyas Iyer traces back towards the ball. He was running backwards from the mid-off region there, and is held on to the catch here. That's a big relief here, because if this young batter, a 15-year-old batter, continued to bat on even for the likes of next 5 or 6 overs, he would have just taken the game away from Punjab Kings. So already he's managed to take the game away to some extent there. 43 runs for his 16 balls here. What a start here by the youngster. 43 runs for his 16 balls here. But he'll have to make his way back to the dressing room as Arshdeep Singh provides the much required breakthrough here, as he's been caught by Shreyas Iyer. Bowled Arshdeep Singh for 43 of 16, and Rajasthan Royals 51 for 1 there after 3.2. What a start here by Suryavanshi, but unfortunately he'll be having to make his way back to the pavilion there. Despite the rivalry, despite being fans of any team here, you would be wonderfully enjoying watching this youngster bat. The way he bats, everyone loves this young chubby youngster from Rajasthan Royals, 15-year-old, and the way he bats with authority. He's managed to impress one and all, not just in India but across the global cricketing sphere there. Like just how Pat Cummins became a fan of him in the previous game, watching him from close quarters there as he thrashed the 36 ball 100 against Sunrise Hyderabad there. Unfortunate to have finished on the losing side after Suryavanshi's 100, but Pat Cummins definitely loved watching the youngster bat the other night there. This time Dhruv Jurel walking in at number 3, the ball shaping away from the right-hander, happy to guide it away towards the third man region, and he'll be off the mark here. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, I think it was a fast full toss outside the off stump, angling away from him. I think the bat slightly turning in his hand, and that was the reason he could not get that power and elevation and the direction behind the shot, and only managed to slice it in the air. And Shreyas Iyer tracing backwards in the mid-off region and holds on to the catch there. This time error in line there, full length delivery that was meant to be hit. Yashasvi Jaiswal getting underneath the ball and hits it through the line, and the ball in the air, a couple of bounces and boundary towards the long on region there. Poor ball on this occasion, and that's been dispatched, getting underneath the ball with a forward stride, and he smashed it through the line. 4 runs here. Here is Arshdeep Singh to Jaiswal. This time in the slot once again. Jaiswal using the depth of the crease and then gets a forward stride and hits it straight over the long off region there. Huge six towards the side screen there. Wonderful, wonderful shot here. He was playing second fiddle to Vaibhav Suryavanshi until Suryavanshi was there. And as soon as the Suryavanshi was dismissed, he has decided to take on the bowlers there. He shifted gears there straight away. He is dictating terms since the dismissal of Vaibhav Suryavanshi and is making his intentions clear there, intent clear there with 4 of the last ball and straight away following it up with a huge, huge 6 towards the side screen there. He's just faced 6 balls, but the last couple of shots, wonderful, wonderful there. This time, great shot there. Will that run away into the boundary there? Yes, it'll be poor line there on the pads and he flicks it away towards the wide of the mid-on region there and the ball will run away wide of the long on region there. 4 runs here all along the ground there. Wonderful, wonderful drive shot and he'll pick up 4 runs on the location there. Despite the wicket, an expensive over here for Arshdeep and that will be 62 for 1 after 3 point. That will be 66 for 1 after 3 point after 4 overs. 66 for 1 after 4 overs. Talk about providing an ideal start in the chase. 66 for 1 after 4 overs. Just 4 overs there. 22 runs coming off the over despite the wicket of Suryavanshi. Imagine if Suryavanshi had been still out there. That would have been absolutely wonderful, but he's back out there in the dugout here. He's managed to impress one and all the 15-year-old prodigy batter there from India as Rajasthan Royals 66 for 1 after 4 overs. They have set the stage wonderfully. They require 157 runs in the next 16 overs there. So the required run rates dropped down below 10 from 12 for what looks at somewhere close to 11, 12. They have straight away dropped it down to 10 and the current run rate they are running at 16.50 there as Harpreet Brar is into the attack here. He's replaced Marco Jansen. A quick one onto the stumps here. He cuts it away towards the short third and that'll just be a dot ball there. The ball pitched outside the off stump. The arm ball coming quickly onto the middle stick there. He's managed to cut the ball. Harpreet Brar this time angling into the body of the Rujurel, tries to play the pull shot here. He's missed the ball. That will be a dot ball there. Harpreet Brar has been brought in as the impact player here. Impact player replacing Priyan Sharia. Harpreet Brar this time. The ball good length and turning sharply into the right-hander and is happy to just rock back and pull it along the ground towards the mid-on fielder. That will just be a single there. This could look an exciting contest here. Left arm spinner to a left-hand batter who's had a flurry of boundary in the last over there, and with the field restriction in place, I think this could be an exciting phase of the game here. The next 3 balls, we could be up for a blockbuster here. Get your popcorns out. This could look like an exciting contest here. Some fine-tuning in the fields there by Shreyas and Harpreet Brar, as here is Harpreet Brar coming in to bowl to Yashasvi Jaiswal. That's a wonderful ball there, full length, almost a Yorker there. He's only managed to squeeze it towards the mid-off and that will just be a dot ball here. This time he tries to heave it across the line, doesn't get good timing behind the shot here. The ball will roll away towards the long on region there for a single there. Good start here from Harpreet Brar. Just 2 runs off the first 5 balls there. A wonderful start here for Harpreet Brar here. Banged in shot outside the off stump and he cut it away but straight towards the backward point, and that will be a dot ball to end the over. Good over here from Harpreet Brar. Just 2 runs in the power play there. Wonderful stuff there. We have seen Harpreet Brar is a wonderful bowler there. We have seen him do it a lot of occasions over the years in the IPL. He's someone who bowls wonderfully well and is also able to bat to some extent there. But tonight he's been brought in as an impact player ahead of Vaishak Vijay Kumar there. And with that said, 5 overs done and dusted. 68 for 1. Just 2 runs coming off this over here. And 68 for 1 here. 155 required of 90 there. Ferguson will be back into the attack here for his second spell here. And straight away, Yashasvi Jaiswal greets him to a boundary there. It was a full toss, in swinging full toss, angling on into his pads here, coming in from around the wicket to the left-hander, and he's managed to hit the ball, flick the ball between the deep backward square and the deep mid-wicket there. He'll pick up 4 runs there. And this time the ball once again angling down the legs and is flicked it away, this time a little bit straighter towards the deep backward square, and Harpreet Brar will quickly get rid of the ball, and the batters will only be able to get a single here. 150 required of 88 now. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button there, kindly hit that like and subscribe button there. Well, Mohammad Shaheed, hi to you too. Thank you, Mohammad Shaheed, for your message. Hope you're doing good, Mohammad Shaheed. It's wonderful to have you here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you hit that like and subscribe button there. This time a full toss outside the off stump, and he drives it straight on the bounce to the field there in the cover point region there. Missed out opportunity, a full-paced full toss in the slot. He's only driven it straight towards the cover point field. That will just be a dot ball here. Missed out opportunity, especially with field restrictions in play. Ferguson banks it short, and is up for the challenge here. Dhruv Jurel swiftly rocks back and pulls it away, and the ball going over the deep mid-wicket region there. 6 runs here, the first of the night here for Dhruv Jurel. What a shot here, what a pickup shot here, getting underneath the ball and pulls it away in great grandeur there. What a wonderful shot, playing the full shot off the front foot there, beg your pardon there, a full shot off the front foot there, and great control on that, and dispatched it into the advertising hoarding there. Pace on offer, not the ideal length from the bowler, and that was punished and dispatched into the stands there. 6 runs here. This time back of the hand delivery, good length delivery, shaping away from the right hander, and Dhruv Jurel happy to rotate the strike, rocks back and just opens the face and guides it towards the deep backward point. Happy to take the single there. Sensible batting, he's got the boundary, and now with that single he'll keep the scorecard moving, he'll keep the scorecard ticking there. Wonderful stuff there. Sensible batting out there by the wicket-keeper batter. This time once again banks in short, a slower bouncer there, and Yashasvi Jaiswal up for the challenge there. Poor bowling there with no protection on the deep, given that is a power play there. Banged in short outside the off stump, lot of width on offer. All he had to do was ensure he gets it over the infield and cuts it away, jumps in the air and cuts it away over the point region, and the ball one bounce into the boundary towards the point region there. 4 runs to end the over, and that will be the end of the power play. A great start here for Rajasthan Royals. 84 for 1 within the matter of the power play here. They managed to score 84 runs of 6 overs there. They require 139 of 84 balls there. With that said, I think the Punjab Kings will be keen to take the timeout here, because the game's been moving in the direction of Rajasthan Royals since they came out into the middle in this chase here, and they definitely want to give a break here, gave a break to the flow of the rhythm and the momentum of the Punjab Rajasthan batters. So definitely they will be going in to assess the strategies as they take the strategic timeout here. And with that said, hope you're all enjoying this stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist Saurav Vittalmurthy, welcoming you all to Sports Beyond Cancer. I am a sports journalist currently battling my 5th cancer, and that's the reason that came out as a fruit. Sports Beyond Cancer is a fruition of my journey, and I've been battling my 5th cancer for the last 3 years, and fortunately I entered the remission phase, and they thought, why not do something on the virtual platform, and that's the reason we are here. And we have a global community out here. We have a lot of people from West Indies, South Africa, USA, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Singapore, Malaysia, South Asia, including Pakistan, India, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, and a lot of people watching from Zimbabwe too. So kindly welcome to this global community out here on Sports Beyond Cancer, and do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscription will mean the world to us in this journey, and that will definitely give me that kind of motivation, hope and power to face this 5th cancer in a better manner there, to come out of it in a wonderful positive mindset there. And thank you for being here tonight, and hopefully we all build a global community out here on Sports Beyond Cancer, a community where we live sports, thrive sports, and we celebrate sports in the right spirits here. because we want to ensure that the sportsmanship spirit is protected, and we do not want to indulge in toxic fan cultures there, just like other streamers who spread hatred, who spread a lot of memes and derogatory terms in regards to other players, because the hatred gets them views and engagement, and they have fan battles going on in the chat box. Beg your pardon there. Kohli fans belittling Dhoni, Dhoni fans belittling Kohli, Rohit Sharma fans belittling Kohli fans belittling Dhoni fans, and it's extremely disappointing as a sports journalist who's worked as a sports journalist for 8 years, who's lived the dream of sports journalist right since my childhood there, who enjoyed sports, watching, using sports in the positive direction. It's extremely sad state of affairs to watch on the social media. A lot of toxic fan cultures, and they themselves calling as sports fans. It's extremely hard to take how the fan culture is heading, especially in India during the time of IPL, and they do not even hesitate to belittle the Indian legendary players Dhoni, Kohli and Rohit Sharma, and how on earth they call themselves as sports fans. But unfortunately, those are the kind of streamers who do content in such manner get the huge numbers, get a lot of views there. But here we try to keep it as ethical as possible, but unfortunately more fans do not want to watch the stream here, because one, that is in English, and then the second one is we do not spread hatred out here, and that's the reason they do not have anything spicy out here going, and that's the reason we do not get any much views here. But hopefully the people who are here, extremely wonderful to have you out here, because we want to build a quality over quantity, and that's the reason, because you're out here, we want to ensure that hit that subscribe button and welcome, be a part of an integral part of this family here on Sports Beyond Cancer there. With that said, Harpreet Bar will continue the attack here as Jurel will pick up a single off the second ball there, 85 for 1 after 6.2 as we enter into the middle phase of this chase here. This time angling into the pads, he's driven it along the ground towards the long on, and they pick up a single there. Jaiswal's batted wonderfully, 32 of 13, and Dhruv Jurel run a ball 10 there. He's just made his time out there in the middle, and is just trying to get his eye in, and we all know once he gets his eye in, he's the deadly batter there, Dhruv Jurel. This time the ball tossed wide outside the off stump as soon as he saw the batter shuffling, backing away. He's bowled the ball wide outside the off stump and just driven it along the ground towards the sweeper cover there, and he'll pick up a single there. Once again, wide ball outside the off stump, keeping it away from the hitting arc of Jaiswal, but Jaiswal stretching and driving it through past the cover region. And the fielder there in the sweeper cover will have to cut the ball as he runs towards his left hand. Will cut the ball, and the batters will come back for 2 runs there. Tossing the ball slower through the air and turning onto the pads there, and he's happy to flick it away towards the deep mid-wicket. A single there. Once again, a good over here from Harpreet Bar. Just 6 runs off the over, I guess. And that'll be 90 for 1 after 7 overs here. 133 required of 78. I see a lot of people watching the stream, but only 4 people have managed to hit that subscribe button. So if at all you haven't hit that subscribe there, kindly take this moment and hit that subscribe button there. Every single like, every single subscription mean the world to us in this battle against my health cancer. It will give me the right kind of hope and positivity to battle this cancer in a better manner there. So kindly hit that like and kindly hit that subscribe there. Yadavindra Chahal, the leading wicket taker in the entire IPL, is brought into the attack here. Flight delivery on the legs of Jaiswal. He is happy to run it down towards the deep wicket for a single there. 182 matches, 225 active wickets there. He is being closely followed by Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who's bowling wonderfully this season here. This time on the pads, he's happy to tuck it away towards the deep backward square, and he'll pick up a single there. This time he'll drive it along the ground towards the long on. Jaiswal single there, happy to rotate the strike here and wait for the loose ball. So wait for the ball to come into the zone there, and those are the times these batters will clear the fields with ease. They are waiting for that opportunity there, as the required run rate once again climbing about 10.4 now. This time a quicker one as he backs away, and the quicker one on the middle stick, tries to cut it away past the backward point, but only cutting it along the ground towards the backward point, and that will just be a dot ball here. This time Chahal tossing it slower through the air, and this time he's cut it straight towards Harpreet Brar in the short third there. They were interested for a single there, but they was denied by Jaiswal. Oops, and a misfield there from Brar, and now the batters will cross over for a single there. Well, initially they decided that they wouldn't be taking the single, but a fumble there from Harpreet Brar in the short third. They need to be extremely tight here. Punjab cannot afford to give lose runs there. Good ball, full length, turning from the leg stump into the middle stick there, and he's happy to drive it along the ground towards the deep wicket, and he'll pick up a single there. Just 5 runs coming off Charles first over there. Good over here. Some good overs on the trot here by the spinners here. Harpreet Brar and Yadavindra Chahal there. Just 5 runs coming off Charles first, and that will be 95 for 1 after 8 overs here. The required run rate now climbing to 10.60. This time Harpreet Brar banks it in short, angling the ball away from the left-hander. He's happy to thump it along the ground, towards the deep, towards the sweeper cover, and that will just be a single. This time the arm ball angling into the right-hander. He rocks back and pulls it along the ground towards the long on there. Single there. The spinners have managed to pull back things to some extent here. The current run rate, which was soaring at 16.58, they managed to pull the current run rate to 11.76 there. Some tight spell of bowling there from both the spinners there. This time banged in short outside the off stump, angling away from the right left-hander. Once again rocks back, has to wait for the ball because the ball was tossed slower through the air, and cuts it away towards the sweeper cover there. That will be a single once again for Jaiswal. For the third time or fourth time, the ball banged in short outside the off stump, and Dhruv Durrell tried to play the cut shot and get it past the backward point fielder, but tonight he's not been able to get the ball in the right space, and that will be a dot ball once again. Harpreet Brar keeping it tight once again. This time tossing it slower through the air, angling into the batter there. He goes inside out and drives it along the ground towards the wide of the long off, but just a single offer there. Good bowling there, keeping it tight here, bowling the ball in the right direction with the right kind of flight, and tossing it slower through the air. This time the ball's been driven and misfield out there in the deep here. Poor fielding there. Harpreet Brar would not be happy with that effort there. The ball was driven towards the sweeper cover there, towards his left, and he put in a dive towards his left. I think that is Nihal Vadira out there in the deep, and he lets the ball go underneath his hands there, and the ball will roll away into the boundary, and he will definitely not be impressed with that effort there, and that will give 4 runs here to the batters here, and that will also bring up the 100 runs here on board here. 103 for 1 after 9 here, as Jaiswal moves away just 6 shy away from a wonderful half century here. And Harpreet Brar 3 overs, none for 16 here. It's been a tight over, but the boundary, the misfield of the last ball would not please the likes of Shreyas or Ricky Ponting as well as Harpreet Brar there. Yadavindra Chahal, he drives it towards the wide of the bowler there, left of the bowler, and Yadavindra Chahal running towards his left hand will hold on to the ball here. That will be a dot ball here. Applauded by the wicket keeper there for that kind of effort there. As here is Chahal, this time a quicker one down the leg and is rocked back and pulled it away along the ground towards the deep square leg. That will just be a single there. 119 of 64 now. The required run rate now climbing to 11.08. At one stage it was about 9.5 there when Suryavanshi and when Jaiswal started going berserk, but spinners coming into play and taking the pace away from the ball. Things have slowed down out there in the middle here in Mullanpur there. This time the ball bowled in wide outside the off stump, just within the wide guideline. He's rocked back and cut it away towards the sweeper cover. And once again a single here on offer, and they'll easily cross over for a single there. Here is Jurel, a full toss here, and he's tried to clear the field there, but he's not got good contact on the ball there, and that will be taken by Marco Jansen in the long on region there. Poor shot here. That was a freebie on offer. That should have been dispatched out of the stadium there. But Dhruv Jurel trying to heave it across the onside, trying to clear the fielder in the leg side there. He's only hit it straight in the air, doesn't get the elevation and the timing behind the shot here. And Marco Jansen is well into the circle there, well into the ropes there. He's come off a lot of yards away from the edge of the ropes, and he's hold on to the catch here. But Jurel not moving out there from the middle there. He thinks that could be a chance of a no ball there, and he is staying out there in the middle. I think the umpire's nodding his head there. But they'll definitely have a check there. The third umpire mandatory will have a check if the ball was going above his waist level there. We'll have to wait there as Dhruv Jurel awaits for the decision there. But the umpire, the on-field umpire, nodding his head, letting us know that this was not a no ball there. But poor ball shot there. A full toss in the slot, and he's only managed to hit it high in the air. No distance there. Only the elevation there. No distance at all. Could this be the fall of the third wicket here? Could this be the fall of the third wicket in the form of beg your pardon there, could this be the fall of second wicket in the form of Dhruv Jurel? He's not had an ideal start here. He's just scored 16 of 20. Well, there is a confirmation out there from the third umpire. The ball's well below his waist there, and Dhruv Jurel will have to take his walk back towards the dressing room there. He's been dismissed for 16 of 20 balls, 105 for 2 Rajasthan Royals. Well, his waist is 1.03 meters and the ball was 0.67 meters there. Almost less than a half there, almost less than a half, not half there, 60%, 40% lesser than his waist there. So that should be clean out here. Blessing, for Yadavindra Chahal, because that was the worst ball he bowled so far in this spell, and he's got a wicket of that ball here. Sometimes cricket can be a cruel game, and also sometimes you need to ensure that you capitalize on the full tosses in the right directions. But tonight's not the night here for Dhruv Jurel. He's played less than a ball knock here, coming in at number 3, 20 balls for 16, and it was tough on him because we also saw how Yashasvi Jaiswal's strike rate also reduced. Yashasvi Jaiswal's also scoring rate also reduced since the arrival of spinners. A tough one Dhruv Jurel because he had to start his innings straight away off the spinners there. So not going to blame Dhruv Jurel for his less than a ball run a ball. He was happy to play second fiddle, get his eyes set in, but Yadavindra Chahal will definitely take the wicket along his way. 105 for 2 after 9.4. That will bring in the Rajasthan Royals skipper out there in the middle. This time the ball turning into the bats. The ball just stopping on the batter. He's happy to just tap it back towards the bowler. That will be a dot ball here. Yadavindra Chahal this time on the pads, and Riyan Parag sweeps it away. The ball goes wide of the backward square and will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. No chance for the fielder there, running in from the deep fine leg. And Riyan Parag will be off the mark with a boundary there. That will be 109 for 2 after 10 here. And if at all you're loving the stream, and if at all you're loving the commentary here, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us in this battle against surface cancer. We see just only 4 people have managed to hit the subscribe button until now. I see 52 people watching the stream. So kindly, if at all you haven't hit the subscribe button, just take this moment and hit that subscribe button there. If at all you love the stream out here on Sports Beyond Cancer, kindly do not forget to hit that subscribe button there. Here is Harpreet Brar outside the off stump, and Jaiswal cuts it away towards the sweeper cover, and he'll pick up a single there. This time a full length delivery outside the off stump. He drives it past the bowler towards the long off. He'll pick up a single there. Wide outside the off stump. He drives it on the bounce to the fielder in the cover region there. That will be a dot ball there. Good bowling here from Brar. He's kept it tight here. Apart from that misfield from the fielder, he would have bowled. He's bowled wonderfully despite the 4 runs there. This time a quicker one onto the pads. He's happy to just flick it away towards the long one for a single there. 3.3 overs, none for 19. He's kept it tight here, Brar, tonight. He's wonderful. I mean, I was extremely surprised when Punjab always benches him out there, not even featuring him in the 12 members that they can play tonight here. I was extremely surprised when Brar was not given a chance until now. Tonight's been his first chance in this campaign here. This time Riyan Parag plays the reverse sweep here, and he'll clear the fence there. 6 runs here. Wonderful pickup shot here. The ball angling into the right-hander, and Riyan Parag traced the unconventional reverse sweep, and the ball's gone over the backward point region there. 6 runs here, and crashing into the advertising boards here on the bounce. 6 runs for the captain here. The first 6 of the evening here for the Rajasthan Royals keeper, and he's making his intentions clear. A sweep of the last over to pick up a boundary, and now a 6 here. And this time the ball angling into the right-hander. He's driven it away towards the bowler. That will be a dot ball to end the over. That will be 118 for 2 after 11 overs there. And wonderful spell coming to an end here from Harpreet Brar. 4 overs, none for 25 there. What a spell here. With the batter scoring at a rate of 11.5, 10 point, close to 11 there. He's managed to bowl at an economy of 6.1, close to 6.1 or something there. 118 for 2 after 11, 105 required of 54 there. That is the equation as we head down to the last 9 overs. It's poising to be a good contest here. Hopefully it goes down the wire. That's what we want as cricketing fans, to watch a good banter between bat and ball and enjoy cricket out there. This time a full toss flighted in the air, and this time Yashasvi Jaiswal driving and placing it to perfection, bisecting the fielders there in the deep. The ball will go between the long on and the deep wicket fielder there. And with that boundary, there you go, the celebrations. He's brought out his muscles out there, celebrating his half century there. 51 unbeaten of 26 balls, so almost a 200 run strike rate there from the southpaw there from Rajasthan Royals here. And a standing ovation there from Sangakkara and co and the management out there in the Rajasthan Royals. They definitely enjoyed this knock here. It's a wonderful knock. He did not try to go berserk. He was happy to play second fiddle until Suryavanshi was out there. And once Suryavanshi got out, he took things into his stride and then took on the bowlers there. And he's managed to not just hit every ball that's coming through the line. He's waited for his balls. He's rotated the strikes. He's paced his innings to perfection here. But this time he's not managed to clear the field. A poor shot here straight away. The commentator curse as soon as he started to appreciate the batter there. Yadavindra Chahal tosses the ball in the air and invites the batter to go for the big shot here, and probably a googly there, and Yashasvi Jaiswal fell for the bait here, trying to take on the field, and he's gone. I beg your pardon there was a leg spinner there, beg your pardon there. There's a flight delivery outside the off stump, turning into the left-hander. He's tried to go down on one knee and hit it over the field there, and it's only sliced it in the air, and an easy catch there for Shedge in the long off region there. And Yadavindra Chahal pumping his fist in the air. He threw the challenge to the batter, tossed the ball and invited him to play the big shot, and Yashasvi Jaiswal fell for the bait, and now he realizes that he's fallen for the bait there, and is slamming his bat onto his pads as he slowly makes his way back out of the ground there. He definitely does not want to go out of the ground. He was enjoying his time out there in the middle, but he will have to make his way back here. He has been dismissed for 51 of 27 balls. A wonderful knock, and Chahal picking up his second wicket of the night here. as the Rajasthan Royals 123 for 3 after 11.2. With that, that'll bring in the likes of the South African wicket-keeper batter there. Pereira out there in the middle at number 5 here for Rajasthan Royals here. 100 required of 52 with 7 wickets in hand, and Rian Parag 11 of 5 at the other end. He's been joined by South African Donovan Ferreira. There you go, Carl Jacob. Hello all. Hello Carl. Welcome to the stream once again. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the show. Watching it all the way from West Indies there, Carl Jacob. He's been a regular support here on Sports Beyond Cancer. We are wonderful to have you once again here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This time he rocks back and pulls the way towards the long on region there. Happy to get off the mark with that single there, Donovan Ferreira. This time a quicker one, the ball onto the pads, is gently tapped it towards the wide of the long on there. This could be touch and go there. Well. He's gone in with the throw with the wrong end here. I think they tapped it towards the wide of the long on there, and they set off to a quick sprint for the second run there, and throw coming in at the striker's end there. Probably should have come in at the non-striker's end here. Chahal was not happy. He's letting the fielder know that the throw should have come in at this end here, and they'll get 2 runs on this occasion here. Chahal to Rian Parag once again, gently tapping it towards the short mid-wicket region there, as Yadavindra Chahal will run towards his right himself to cut off the ball, and the batters will easily cross over for a single there. Well, we are just checking there for the no ball there. The umpire checking for the front on crease, no ball there. It's a tight call there. Some part of his show below. No, there's been declared as a no ball there. That'll be a free hit here. Just is a shoe across the line this time. The full length delivery, and Donovan Ferreira tried to charge down the wicket, but is in the pursuit of charging down the wicket to get underneath the ball. He's only managed to york himself, and he's only managed to squeeze it away along the ground towards the long on, and he'll pick up a single there. 94 of 49 here. Can this be the first defeat of the game series, first defeat of the campaign here for Punjab? They are the only undefeated side in the tournament so far, but credit to tonight, could their fortunes go ahead in the wrong directions there. This time on the pads, he stuck it away towards the wide of the mid-wicket region there, and Yadavindra Chahal running towards the ball as he puts in a slide, and the batters will come back for 2 runs here, and wide throw from Chahal there, and that will be the end of Yadavindra Chahal's third year. 3 overs, 2 for 22 for 2 for 24 for Yadavindra Chahal, and that will be 131 for 3 after 12 there. 92 required of 48 balls here. We definitely have a game on our cards here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully one more super over. We just saw one super over the previous a couple of days ago with Lucknow Super Giants and Kolkata Knight Riders, and Kolkata Knight Riders winning the game in super over courtesy of a wonderful super over bowling effort there from Sunil Narayan, who just gave away 1 run in that over there. What a wonderful stalwart Sunil Narayan has been over the years. I mean, a lot of mystery bowlers come in and go, and with the technology, the analysts, and a lot of analysts, there are different camera angles, ultra motion, slow motion, a lot of motion sensors. Most of the batters read the mystery spinners very early, but this gentleman from West Indies has been playing cricket for ages. He's featuring in all the franchise crickets. He's been a part of IPL since quite some time, since decades, and despite them, no one has managed to decipher him completely. No one has managed to read him completely, despite all the tech available, despite all the softwares available, despite all the camera angles available, and that speaks volumes of the kind of bowler he is. He's absolutely a world-class champion there, Sunil Narayan, and he displayed the other night in the super over, dismissing Pooran. He's got the better of Pooran in super over for time and time again, and once again Pooran dismissed for the first ball of Sunil Narayan there with his off stump rattled there. And he doesn't have a good record against Pooran doesn't have a good record against Sunil Narine, the super over there. I mean, just 2 runs to win. Rinku Singh getting that boundary. Well, could we see one more contest of similar thoughts tonight here? Could we witness one more super over here? It's 91 of 46 balls here. 91 of 46 balls here. As Marco Jansen's into the attack here with just a single and a dot of the last 2 balls here. Here is Jansen running into ball to Riyan Parag. This time a slower ball. A full length delivery. Riyan Parag early into the shot had to adjust his shot and just drives it towards the mid-wicket region there. And Marco Jansen will quickly go towards the ball, put in a slide, and he holds on to the ball there. The batters will only be able to take a single on that occasion. This time banged in shot, shaping away from the right-hander, and he's tried to slap the ball through the covers there, but off the outside as the ball goes between the short third and the backward point, and the ball will race away into the boundary there. 4 runs here, and the first boundary of the night here for the South African Donovan Ferreira there. The ball was shaping away from the right-hander, and he tried to cut it, but off the slice of the bat, the ball will run away towards the third man region there. 4 runs here. It's the battle of the South Africans out there as Jansen is all set to bowl to Ferreira here once again. The battle of the South Africans here in the Indian Premier League. This time the ball shaping away from the right-hander, and it was a tad slower there, and that's the reason it kept a little low to Prabh Simran, and is not able to get any glow onto that. The ball ricocheting off his pads towards the short fine, and the batters will scamper there for quick single. They're good running there by Riyan Parag, spotting that the ball's been missed by the wicketkeeper, and straight away letting his partner know, and they quickly scamper for a quick single there. Every single run is key here. It's a game of fractions, this cricket. This time on the pads, and is happy to flick it away towards the deep backward square, and he'll pick up a single, and he'll be happy to have the strike here. And that'll be the end of the over here. 139 for 3 after 13. 84 required of 42. The required run rate now exactly 12 runs on over. They definitely have the wickets in hand. But can Punjab maintain their unbeaten streak in this campaign so far by pulling this game off? Or will Rajasthan Royals hand Punjab Kings the first defeat of the campaign here and send out a statement there that they are once again trying to bounce back into the top half of the table there? Here is Chahal into his last over, 2 for 24. He's bowled wonderfully. His last over of the day. Can he get a wicket here? Can he get a breakthrough here? This time the ball a little bit tad short, and Riyan Parag hits it across the line there, getting underneath the ball, swirling his body, and the ball will go over the mid-wicket region there, deep into the stands there. Huge 6 here for Riyan Parag. Huge 6 here for the Rajasthan Royals skipper there. He's up and running here. He's keeping Rajasthan in the hunt with that 6 here. Poor start to his last over here from Yadavindra Chahal. Straight away 87 meter 6 here. This time innovation there, cheekiness on that shot there. The ball tossed in onto the middle, and Riyan Parag straight away premeditated shot goes for the reverse sweep, and just getting past the dive of the fielder there in the backward point, and the ball will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here, and flight delivery on the leg stump, turning into the middle, and is happy to play the reverse sweep, and tough chance there for the fielder there because the ball was travelling away from him after pitching in front of the backward point, and the angle was taking it away from him. This time a Yorker delivery there. He's only managed to squeeze it onto his shoes there. That will be a dot ball here. Trying to squeeze it towards the mid-wicket there. He's only managed to hit it towards his boots, and that will just be a dot ball on this occasion there. 74 of 39 now. It's getting tighter here. This is just shaping up to be a wonderful contest here. As here is Chahal, this time tossing it slower through the air, pitching on leg and turning into the right-hander there. And turning into the middle stick there, and is happy to gently tuck it away towards the deep mid-wicket region, and he'll pick up a single there. Shubham Dubey is padded up there and is practicing out there with two bats in hand, trying to free his arms out there. I think that speaks about he is going to become possible impact player that will be going to come on to you in the middle here. But Rajasthan, on the other hand, will hope that these batters finish out. They wouldn't require the services of Shubham Dubey or anyone out there. They go on to win this game by 7 wickets there. This time Chahal tossing it slower through the air outside the off stump, and Ferreira happy to see him off, rocks back and just punches it just wide of Yadavindra Chahal, and the ball towards the long off will be picking up the batters will be picking up a single there. Yes, Chahal to Parag. A flighted delivery on the patch here. Riyan Parag tries to take on the fielder there, but Yadavindra Chahal picking up a wicket off his last ball of his spell here. He's fallen for the bait once again. He's fallen for the bait here. Well, Yadavindra Chahal there getting rid of Riyan Parag here. Riyan Parag definitely has the skill set, but he could have been a little bit sensible. He could have been a little bit mature there. That's the reason we keep talking that this guy definitely has the skill set, but the temperament in him is definitely something that he needs to learn there. But last ball of Yadavindra Chahal was bowled wonderfully. He could have taken a single and rotated the strike and kept the scorecard ticking, but he decides to take on him as Chahal throws in the bait, and Riyan Parag hits it straight down the throat of the fielder there in the deep mid-wicket region there, as he'll have to make his way back towards the dressing room, and that will be the end of the fourth wicket here for Rajasthan Royals. 151 for 4 after 14 overs here. Riyan Parag has been taken by Shedge. Ball Yadavindra Chahal there, dismissed for 29 of 16 balls there, and 72 required in 36. The required run rate 12 runs an over, as the fielding team opts to take the strategic timeout here. It will be 151 for 4 after 14 here, and we have 2.5 minutes of break. And if at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, kindly hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us in this battle against the fifth cancer. So please do us a favor and hit that like and hit that subscribe button there. Well, Carl, Jacob, once again, thank you for your message there. Looks like we are heading for an exciting finish. Definitely, Carl. I mean, Riyan Parag should have stayed out there in the middle. That would have made it more wonderful there, because 4 wickets down, 6 more wickets in hand, the likes of Jadeja. I think it's wonderful to see Dasun Shanaka out there in the mix tonight here. He's been brought in the squad because Shimron Hetmaya not having the greatest of the seasons with the bat here. They were given a lot of chances, and he's a retained player, if at all you don't know. And Dasun Shanaka definitely fits in these kind of scenarios. He's someone who can not just give you that extra batter, but also he's someone who can give you that extra pacer, who can definitely be that extra fifth bowler on any given day, or the third or the fourth pacer on any given day. But tonight he's not been required with his bowling services, but I think definitely it looks like his batting services will be needed tonight here. He's a wonderful batter too. He can bowl pace, medium pace, and on any given day he can trouble the batters there. And with the bat he's extremely deadly. He's a positive batter. He knows how to pace the innings, and he has the power to clear the ropes, and it's a wonderful change. Definitely Shimron Hetmar is a good player. He's been a wonderful player, stalwart for us and Royals over the years, but sometimes you need a break so that you can go back and reflect and introspect on the kind of season you're having, and what you can work around in the back of the yard, back of the scenes, and how you can come back more stronger. Because these kinds of breaks, or when you're dropped from the teams, it makes you more hungrier, it makes you more channelize your inner energy, and you hit the right spot on. And hopefully this break for Shimron Hetmaya does the world of good for the West Indian batter out there for That'll be 151 for 4 after 14 overs here. And there you go, the impact player being utilized for Rajasthan Royals as Shubham Dubey will come out there in the middle at number 6 here for Rajasthan Royals, as Yashraj Punia has been subbed out here. Shubham Dubey, you all know that he can clear the field. He's prospecting. He's an interesting prospect there, youngster there, and with a strike rate of 165, he's someone who can clear. He can take on the spinners there. So we'll have to wait and watch how things go ahead with the 72 required of 36 with both the South African Donovan Ferreira and who's also a big hitter there this time. The ball shaping away from the right-hander. Good length delivery, shaping away from the right-hander. He's only managed to slap it on the bounce to the cover fielder. That'll just be a dot ball here. Rian Parag there. What a poor shot. He could have just taken the single, just seen off Yadavindra Chahal, because he's been the stalwart with the ball. 4 overs, 3 for 36. And it was the last ball of his spell. It could have just run it down for a single, but he decides to play the big shot and holds down towards the fielder in the deep there. That's the reason I keep talking. He doesn't, though he's a good captain, though he's a good batter, he's not a good reader of the game. He's definitely lacking that kind of temperament. And this time, a slow full toss outside the off stump, angling away from the right-hander there. Off the bottom edge, the ball on the bounce and goes past the wicket-keeper there. That definitely was no chance for the wicket-keeper there. There's a wild swing from the batter there off the bottom edge and just pitching in front of the wicket-keeper and bouncing way ahead of him. It was a full toss angling away from him. But the ball off the inside edge, pitching on the pitch, and unlucky for the bowler there, pitching on the pitch there, and then bouncing straight away above the wicketkeeper. Outstretched diving efforts of the wicketkeeper there, and Arshdeep cannot believe at all how the ball bounced so much there. But eventually a lucky for there for Rajasthan Royals there. Here is Arshdeep to Donovan Ferreira. This time wide outside the off stump, tries to hit through the covers there, but can only manage to hit it towards the deep backward, towards the sweeper cover there, and just a single and offer there. Good bowling there, keeping it away from his hitting arc. Arshdeep Singh's been expensive tonight here. 2.3 overs, 1 for 42. But the captain will definitely bank on him at the death, because he's someone who will nail you those hawkers when the situation arises there. This time straying down the leg here. Poor start here, and poor fielding there. I think the ball putting in a dive towards coming in from the deep backward square. The ball was running away into the boundary towards the fine leg region there. And Yadavindra Chahal putting in the dive. He's missed the ball, and the ball will run away underneath him into the boundary there. 4 runs here, and Shubham Dubey is off the mark here with the boundary there. And if at all you're liking the stream here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, Saurav Murthy, bringing you the game live here from the Mullanpur stadium here. This time a slower bouncer outside the off stump. He's fetched it away and pulled it in the air. A couple of bounces as the ball curls into towards the deep square leg backward square fielder, and that'll just be a single on offer here. This time, poor ball there from Arshdeep. Once again, indisciplined line and length there, straying down the leg. A full length delivery. All he had to do was to just flick the ball and help the ball towards the fine leg region there. Past the short fine, and the ball runs away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Poor ball there from Arshdeep. He's been expensive tonight. 3 overs, 1 for 51, and that will be 165 for 4 after 15 overs here. 30 more balls remaining, and we have a game on our cards. Ladies and gentlemen, we definitely have a game on our cards here. Just like Carl Jacob let us know that Looking for an exciting finish. We definitely have a game on our cards with 58 required of 30 balls there, as Ferreira races away to 17 of 10. As long as these batters are out there in the middle, it definitely looks a good contest here. We still have a lot of batters to come in the form of Ravindra Jadeja, and we have the likes of Dasun Shanaka tonight providing that extra batter there, who can also hit the ropes, who also fancies playing as a finisher, who's done it time and time again for Sri Lanka. Even almost managed to pull off a wonderful that sort of a knock against Pakistan in the T20 World Cup, recently concluded T20 World Cup, but they're just falling short by 6 runs there. But unfortunately, a wide was not given after the last ball. With 5 runs required, a wide was not given, which was a clear wide there. Brain fade moment there from the umpire on that occasion, and Sri Lanka did not have any reviews there. And Shaheen Afridi got off there because the way he batted Dasun Shanaka in the last over, smashing those huge sixes. One more 6 and the game was done and dusted. But unfortunately, the umpire not giving wide on that occasion, which is a clear wide. Nevertheless, the tournament is done so far. But in spite of that, what a wonderful knock by Dasun Shanaka. And tonight he's been roped in by Rajasthan Royals in the playing 11, and he will definitely give that kind of extra liberty for the batters, because they can bank on him, because he fancies playing in this sort of situations. He's in bailing out the team in this sort of situations, and he can also be a handy medium pace bowler. He's wonderful when it's his day. He can definitely strangle the batters there. Hmm. 56 required of 28. Marco Jansen in the slot here, coming in from around the wicket, angling the ball away from the left-hander, but bowls it in the slot. And Shubham Dubey, he's a tall man, he's a powerful man. That's the only reason he's been brought in tonight here as an impact sub here, and he's hit it across the line, and the ball's gone over the mid-wicket region there. Huge 6 there. Over the long on region there, wide off long on region there. Huge 6 coming off the blade of Shubham Dubey. Poor ball in the slot. And he's dispatched it, a huge 98 meter 6 there, take above, and the ball is almost landed into the second tire there. 98 meter 6 there. That's the only reason he's been brought out there in the middle to up the run rate, required run rate. He's raced away to 12 of 4 there, show him the way. Here is Marco Jansen to Shubham. This time once again in the slot here. He hits it, thumps it straight over the bowler's head. A couple of bouncers and will run away into the boundary there, crashing into the advertising boards here towards the side screen there. 4 runs here. What a wonderful pickup shot here. Gets underneath the shot, underneath the ball, and thumps it away over the bowler's head. Poor ball once again from Marco Jansen. A quicker ball in the slot, and he hits it straight over the bowler's head, not trying to hit the ball too hard, just punching it and clearing his leg and driving it in the air, and couple of bounces, and will run away into the boundary there. Yadavindra Chahal is not happy with the length and line there. He's nodding his head, and 46 of 26 there. Could this be the first defeat of the campaign here? Slower bouncer outside the off stump, and that'll be a white ball there. That was just outside the white guideline there. Prab Simran not happy there, and will they be taking the review there? I think they wouldn't be taking the review. 178 for 4 after 15.4 here. Punjab Kings number 1 in the points table. They are unbeaten in the tournament so far here. Could this tonight be a change of fortunes here? Could this be the first defeat that they will have to face in this campaign here from the hands of Rajasthan Royals here? As here is Jansen running in the ball to Shubham there. Wonderful Yorker and Shubham. Wonderful shot here from Shubham, managing to just squeeze the ball between the backward point and the short third. And poor running there from Shubham. Poor running. He thought the ball will go head into the boundary there. Extremely poor cricket there from the batter there. The coaches would not be happy there. The coaches would definitely not be happy, because Marcus Toyne is running down to the edge of the ropes. He's managed to slide and cut the ball away at the edge of the ropes there. Shubham Dubey thought it was 4 written all over, and he's just stranded. He did not even complete the first run there. Donovan Pereira almost completed the second run there. Take a bow there. Look at Donovan Pereira. Comedy of errors there. Absolutely lack of hunger. Absolutely lack of awareness there, and poor negligence and taking the game for granted there from Shivam Dubey. He sliced the ball between the short third and the backward point, and he thought that the ball was heading into the boundary there and did not even cross the halfway mark of the first run there, whereas Donovan Pereira completed the first run, and then he almost came back to complete the second run there, with both of them standing in the same end there, and then Shivam Dubey telling him to go back there because Shivam Dubey had not even completed a single there. Good fielding there from Marcus Tynes at the running in all the way from the backward point to the edge of the rope and cutting it off, and just ensuring because of the poor run he's managed to save probably 2 runs out there, almost also affecting a run out if the batters did not realize that the ball had not gone for the boundary there. Punjab at this after 16 were 160 for something there, but Rajasthan Royals definitely 20 runs ahead at this similar stage here. 43 required of 24. Ferguson, who was expensive against the likes of Suryavanshi, is now brought back for his second spell here. This time a wide full toss outside the off stump, tries to drive it over the cover region there, but he's missed out on that one, and that'll be a dot ball here to start off here. 43 of 24. It's shaping to be a good contest on the cards here. Do not go anywhere. Get your popcorns in, and it's extremely hot out here in India. It's almost 39 degrees in Mysore too, and we are covering this game live here on Sports Beyond Cancer. If at all you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, kindly hit that like and subscribe button there. And this time Ferguson trying to keep the ball away from the hitting arc of the batter, trying to keep it away from the reach of the batter. In that pursuit, he's done a little bit extra, tossing it, throwing it wide outside the wide guideline on the offside, and that will be a wide ball there. Once again a missed full toss here. Swift and the full toss outside the off stump there, and Donovan Pereira once again trying to hit the ball a little bit too hard there, and in that pursuit he's not managed to. He's wildly swinging the bat, and in that pursuit he's not managed to get even a contact on the ball there, and that will just be a dot ball there. 2 missed out opportunities in the form of full tosses there, and that will be a dot ball here. The South African will need to just take a breather there and need to assess his options and the field placements, and then capitalize on the full toss there. This time a slower ball there, angling away from the right-hander, and Donovan Pereira early into the shot here, trying to hit it over the long one there. Good bowling here from Ferguson. Slower ball, back of the hand delivery. 120.2 clicks on that one, and he's completely outfoxed. A leg cutter there, pitching in good length and spinning away from the right-hander there. He's gone for the wild slash over the onside. He's missed the ball early into the shot, not watching the ball come off the hands of the bowler there. Clever bowling there, but poor batting there from Donovan Pereira. Here is Ferguson. This time banks it in short, angling away from the right-hander, is pulled it along the ground towards the deep mid-wicket there. Nihal Vadera quickly gets it off the ball towards the wicket-keeper. Just a single on offer. It's been a good over so far here. Just 1 run coming off the first 4 balls here. It's been a tight over. The required run rate will definitely be climbing once again. It's once again raced away to 12 runs and over. And they need a couple of hits, at least 1 boundary hit of the next 2 balls here. And the kind of batting Pereira has played in the last 4 balls there, that definitely will put pressure on Shivam Dubey to get 1 boundary cleared in this over here. So he'll be definitely under the pressure here. But it is to be seen, does the pressure get the better of him, or how things going to proceed in the last 2 balls here of Loki Ferguson's third over here. Here is Loki Ferguson running in from around the wicket to the left-hander there. This time a Yorker length delivery, angling into the pads here, and Shivam Dubey, wonderful shot here. Great shot here. This is the impact player that you want to see, and he's doing it in the right fashions there. It is a Yorker length delivery, angling into his toes. He's only squeezed the ball and guided it towards the vacant deep fine leg region region there, and he'll pick up 4 runs here. Just getting his front leg across there from the Yorker there, and he's managed to guide it towards the fine leg there, and he'll pick up 4 runs here. He's batting on 21 of 7 with a strike rate of 300. That is the kind of impact we were Rajasthan Royals were hoping, and it's definitely walked out there in the middle and is definitely provided that kind of impact with the ball here. Can he finish off the game here until the end here? This time the ball full length angling into the pads, tucks it away towards the deep backward square, deep square leg region there. The fielder Asdeep had to come in from the deep backward square, running in towards the circle there, and that will give the batters the sufficient time to come back for 2 runs. They're sensible batting on this occasion. He's got a boundary off the last ball, and it is a wonderful ball angling onto his pads. He's ensured that he taps it gently towards the deep, and before the fielder can run in from the edge of the rope, the batters have an easy case to come back for 2 runs there, and that will be 188 for 4 after 17 here. Sensible, mature batting there from Shubham Dubey. He's raced away to 23 of 8 balls there, and 188 for 4 after 17 here. 18 more balls to go, and we have a contest on hand here. This is definitely shaping up to be a good contest, as 35 required of 18 here. Do not go anywhere, and please do not forget to hit that subscribe and like button there. Every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us in this battle against the fifth cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, Saurav Vittalmurthy, bringing you professional style of sports journalism and talking to you about resilience and how resilience goes a long way. I have held on to resilience and hope to battle my 5 cancers, and I have done the same to defeat during the process of the last 3 years fighting against my 5th cancer. We still have 18 to 20 months to go in this fight, but I'm holding on to the hope, and thank you for being an integral part of my fight, and also for being constant motivators to help me put a fight and also look at life from a different perspective and not question the universe every single time. Why me? 5 cancers at the age of 33. So thank you so much as we head on to the last couple of overs, as 35 required from 18 here. Arshdeep's been expensive tonight here, 51 of 3 overs here. This time Arshdeep Singh, poor ball straight away, wide outside the off stump, width on offer there, and it was in the slot. He hits it through the line, over the long, straight over the side screen there. 6 runs here for Donovan Ferreira there. Poor ball, rolls his finger on the ball, trying to bowl the slower ball, but not the ideal length from Arshdeep in the slot, and Ferreira hits a huge 6, a 92-meter 6 there. Well, this is definitely looking like Punjab Kings will be facing their first defeat of the season there. They have been unbeaten so far in the contest, and with just 29 required of 17, things look like it's Rajasthan Royals' game to lose if at all they do not manage to get across the line there. But we never know. Cricket is that sort of a game here. It's a game of quick fractions there. A couple of balls here and there, a couple of wickets here, a couple of Yorkers, and a moment of brilliance here. A wonderful diving catch there, and the energy could just start to reverberate in the Punjab camp, and then things could just change there. This time, once again, poor ball coming in, change of sides here, change of angles coming in from around the wicket, angling the ball into the right-hander in the pursuit of trying to bowl a Yorker. The due will be extremely difficult for the bowlers to grip the ball. He's full toss in the slot there, and he hit it straight over the bowler's head, and the ball, couple of bounces, will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Poor start here from Arshdeep Singh. It's not been his night so far here. 3.2 overs, 1 for 61 there. He's been taken apart all around the ground there. (25 of 16 now, with 10 runs coming off the last 2 balls here. This time a better ball, Yorker leg delivery outside the off stump. He's tried to drive it through the covers there, off the bottom edge. The ball bounces towards the left of the bowler there. That'll just be a dot ball there. With 98 people watching the stream here, I take this opportunity to welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, Saurav Vittalmurthy. Hope you're doing good, and hope you're having a wonderful day, and hope you're done with the dinner there, the people who are watching the game from India here. And we are at this juncture of the game where Rajasthan Royals require just 25 or 15 there. Are we going to witness Punjab Kings losing the first game of the campaign here? And are we going to witness Rajasthan Royals hand Punjab the first defeat of the campaign here? Here is Arshdeep Singh, this time a low full toss, angling into the middle stick. He's gone across the line and is hit it towards the deep wicket region there. Will they be coming back for 2 runs? They were interested at one point of time, but the fielder quickly getting rid of the ball, and the batters will have to be content with just a 1 run there. And to all the folks watching, this is your very own Saurav sports journalist, currently battling my 5th cancer, and that's the reason the name of the channel there, Sports Beyond Cancer there. And if at all you love what we're doing out here at Sports Beyond Cancer, and if at all you want to support my journey and support my vision and support my hope there, I worked as a sports journalist for 8 years, 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, covering various leagues across the country, across the globe, even the Tokyo Olympics there. But unfortunately, my 5th cancer coming in and ruining all my dreams, passion and hope for the last 3 years, because every single day was a matter of surviving Monday. But now that I've entered the remission phase, I thought, why not do something on the virtual platform until I complete my treatments, which is 18 to 20 months down the line there. This time a slow bouncer outside the off stump, and Shivam Dubey decides to leave the ball, and he looks at the leg umpire there. He says nothing doing, that'll just be a dot ball there. And to all the folks who are here, hopefully we just had 6 subscriptions throughout the night. Can you hit the subscribe button there? Tomorrow we have an exciting contest on the cards, as Mumbai Indians will be hosting Sunrisers Hyderabad. They'll be eager to get back to winning ways. Mumbai Indians, they definitely probably have one of the strongest sides on paper, but I'm not sure why they're not being able to generate that results into their favor there. As here is Arshdeep running into bowl, his last ball of his career, banks it in shot outside the off stump. He's pulled it away from way outside the off stump, and is cleared the ropes over the mid-wicket region there. The ball was a slow bouncer outside the off stump. He's fetched it all the way from outside the off stump, and he's pulled it to perfection, and just will clear the field. That will be 6 runs here for Shivam Dubey. That will be 205 for 4. That will bring up the 200 here. Just 18 required of failure. It's a poor outing here for Arshdeep. He will definitely want to forget this night. He completes his spell. 4 overs, 1 for 68 here. Take a bow, ladies and gentlemen. 4 overs, 1 for 68. It's not been his night tonight here. He's the one who's been leaking runs every time he's out there in the middle. He was taken apart by Suryavanshi at the start of the innings. Suryavanshi set the tone here in this contest by playing in that sort of a magnitude here, scoring that amount of runs with that kind of a strike rate initially, and then as soon as he was dismissed for 51 runs of 27 balls, 43 runs of 16 balls with a strike rate of 268.75. Then Yashasvi Jaiswal suddenly took the center stage, as he until then was playing second fiddle, then changed gears and scored a 51 of 27 balls, and they both the openers set the tone here in this stage here. And now Janovan Ferreira and Shivam Dubey especially, the impact player, definitely creating impact, batting the strike rate of 290 there. This time Loki Ferguson into the attack here. He shuffles across the off stick here. It's a full length delivery, half volley, beg your pardon there, back of the hand delivery, and he hits it in the air. The ball going past the diving efforts of the Shreyas here in the mid-off region there, and that will be 4 runs here. 4 runs here. What a wonderful shot here, and definitely Carl, 4 overs for 68 runs by Arshdeep. Definitely Carl, Arshdeep, unusual, uncharacteristic of Arshdeep there. He's failed to nail the Yorkers. He was surprised by the onslaught by the 15-year-old youngster in the start of the innings here. I mean, not just Arshdeep, even the likes of Loki Ferguson and the likes of Marco Janssen, they were surprised because Vaibhav Suryavanshi, the 15-year-old kid, playing those helicopter shots, the kind of power he generated with that flick of the wrist. He scored 2 to 3 sixes tonight in that manner, and the rate he was going in batting at the right strike rate of 120 or 260 plus there. This time banged in shot here from Loki Ferguson coming in from around the wicket, and he stands tall and he pulls it away towards the top to second tire in the deep mid-wicket region. The huge 6 here, huge 6 coming off the blade of Donovan Ferreira, the South African there. He's played a gem of a knock here, 41 of 22 balls here. What a wonderful shot here from Donovan Ferreira here. The partnership 64 of 26. This is the partnership that Rajasthan Royals were waiting for, and they've managed to wait for the time, wait for the loose balls, and now the equation less than a run a ball here. Just 8 runs coming off 10 balls here. This time the ball angling away from the right-hander, and that will be a dot ball there. Will Rajasthan Royals be challenging the decision there? Well, the batters having a thought there, and they decide that they wouldn't be challenging the decision there. I think they could have gone with the decision. They still have 2 reviews up the sleeve with just a matter of 10 more balls left, but some confusion between the 2 batters, and in the end moment Donovan Ferreira, not getting a clear confirmation there from the non-striker, decides not to go for the review there. This time banged in shot, and the ball was climbing onto the batter there, tries to play the pull shot here. a little too late into the shot here, but off the outside as the ball will fly over the short third man and will race away into the boundary there. 4 runs here for Donovan Ferreira. That should be game over. Definitely Carl Jacob. Definitely the game should be over now. It's just a matter of time now before they have just one hit away from a win here. The ball was climbing onto him, banged in shot. Once again, Loki Ferguson, he's also been expensive. 3.4 overs, none for 55. Both the pacers taken to the park there, but both the spinners there bowled their hearts out tonight here. Both the spinners tonight bowled extremely well, especially Harpreet Brar playing his first game of the season here. This time banks it in short and Donovan Ferreira pulls it away towards the deep mid-wicket region along the ground. That will just be a single there. Even the likes of Yuzvendra Chahal bowled so well, picking up 3 wickets, and Harpreet Brar bowled so well, bowling I think 2 overs in the power play. He kept it so tight there, but these pacers leaking runs, poor, indisciplined, erratic bowling there from both the likes of Arshdeep and now Loki Ferguson there. Just 3 runs required of 7 balls here. Well, a lot of things to consider for Punjab Kings, but this is going to be the first defeat of the campaign here. They have been on the winning side, and with their loss, I think all the teams would have at least faced defeat at least for once in this tournament. They have faced the brunt of the defeat for at least once here. They were the only unbeaten side coming into this game here. Punjab Kings, that's the kind of domination. This time a fuller length delivery outside the off stump. He has driven it away towards the wide of the long off. He'll pick up a single there. Hi Tamil Selvam, hi to you too. Thank you so much Tamil Selvam for being here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Lovely to have you folks here on Sports Beyond Cancer. We are trying to build a global community out here on Sports Beyond Cancer. We have a lot of people from across the globe watching our stream, and we want quality over quantity. We do not want people to indulge in toxic fan culture like other streamers who spread hatred and who use that toxic fan culture to get more views and likes, because when they have the toxic fan battle going on, when they spread hatred by putting memes against one player, their fans of other players start a war in the chat box. Their engagement goes, the views come, the revenue comes here. We do not want to use sports in that direction. That is not what sports means to me. Sports is something that needs to be in the positive directions that should be used to promote development in the community, and we are trying to build that kind of a community out here, and we are extremely grateful. We have a lot of people who love sports in the writer spirits across the globe there. We have a lot of people from USA, Canada, West Indies, Zimbabwe, Sri Lanka, New Zealand, a lot of people coming in from South Africa too, and it's wonderful to have you all out here. And if at all you haven't hit that subscribe there, kindly hit that subscribe button. At this time, Marco Jansen, a slow bouncer outside the off stump. Shivam Dubey tries to play the cut shot here. The ball's in the air, going towards Arshdeep Singh, who's running in from the deep there. Is not committing himself fully towards the ball. One bounce towards him, and that will be a dot ball here. Just a single there. 1 run from 5 balls now. Just a single there from 5 balls there. 2 for 4. That's the reason we keep saying how costly can it turn out to be. The kind of start Vaibhav Suryavanshi gave, and then how Yashasvi Jaiswal capitalized on it after the dismissal of Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He changed gears. He was happy to play second fiddle until Suryavanshi was there. But talk about the 15-year-old sending tremors down the opposition bowlers there. He's smashed Bumrah, he's smashed Bhuvneshwar Kumar, he's smashed Hazelwood, he smashed the like of Pat Cummins in the last game. He's smashed the likes of Marco Jansen, Arshdeep Singh and Loki Ferguson out of the park. And when they tried to cramp the batter for room, when they tried to cramp the batter for space, he's managed to bring in that helicopter shot, which was something that we never saw coming off the blade of the youngster there. A helicopter wrist shot there, and that will be smashing for sixes there a couple of times tonight here. This time a low full toss here in the slot here, and Donovan Ferreira hits it through the line, and the ball's gone over the long on region there. Huge 6 here, and that will be game here for Rajasthan Royals here, and that will also bring up the half century here for Donovan Ferreira with a strike rate of 200, exactly 200 there. 52 of 26 balls there for Donovan Ferreira, South African batter there. He's waited for his opportunities and he's brought up his second half century of the season here, and this time he'll be happy to get that half century in a winning cause here. And Rajasthan Royals winning this game by 6 wickets and 4 balls to spare. They chase down the mammoth target here of 223 here. Wonderful batting efforts here. Complete team effort here from Rajasthan Royals. All the batters pitching in with some crucial runs and playing with that sort of an intent here. Straight run the word go It all started off with a 15-year-old taking the proceedings single-handedly into his hand. The prodigy kid here from India, Vaibhav Suryavanshi, who's notched up a century in the last game, just falling short of a half century tonight, but he sent that kind of a tremors down the opposition bowling lineup there, smashing Arshdeep, smashing Loki Ferguson, smashing Marco Jansen. That straight away put the opposition on the back foot there, scoring at a strike rate of 268 at the start of the innings here. And after his dismissal came in Yashasvi Jaiswal, who was happy to play second fiddle until then, and then he took off and he scored, notched up a 50 for 27 balls there. And then what a wonderful game we've had on the cards here. Donovan Ferreira 52 of 26, and a word of appreciation for Shivam Dubey, who's come in as an impact player there, and he's definitely created that kind of an impact, scoring about a strike rate of 250 plus there. 12 balls for his unbeaten 31, and that definitely was the kind of innings that Rajasthan Royals desperately required at that stage of the game, and he's definitely ensured that he's delivered for his team when the team showed faith in him and sent him down as an impact player, and is definitely delivered for his team tonight, and is definitely took the team across the line along with Donovan Ferreira. The partnership for the fifth wicket, 77 of 32, unbeaten 77 of 32. How crucial was that considering the juncture of the game there? Sad story for Punjab Kings, especially for Marcus Stoinis, who played wonderfully with the bat, scoring that 60 odd runs from 20 odd balls. He played wonderfully to spur them to 222, but Rajasthan Royals having a better outing tonight here with the win here. Poor bowling there from the paces of Punjab Kings. A thing or two for them to reflect for both the likes of Arshdeep Singh and Loki Ferguson. Yashasvi Jaiswal, there you go, 51 of 27 balls. Vaibhav Suryavanshi 43 of 16. Dhruv Jurel, not his night tonight. He struggled because the phase he came in, the spinners were brought into the attack here. The moment he walked in, the spinners were brought into the attack here. It was that kind of a phase of the game. And let me tell you, those spinners were extremely hard to pick. They bowled their hearts out tonight here. Both Yadavindra Chahal, he picked up 3 wickets, and Harpreet Brar kept it so tight there. Wonderful to see him finally get a game. That lad, definitely Harpreet Brar, needs to feature in the playing 11 every single time Punjab is out there in the field. He's someone who has great control of the ball, and the way he brings the ball to come in with the angle, the arm ball, and the line and length he bowls, and with the ability to bowl in the power play, tight overs in the power play, he's definitely someone I'm eagerly waiting for him to feature in every game that Punjab Kings go on to play in this tournament here. Riyan Parag, the cameo there, 16 balls, 29 there, and Donovan Ferreira there, 26 balls, 52. He was struggling a little bit in the middle phase there, missing out on those full tosses, but he somehow managed to capitalize later and make up for that, and he scored of 200 with a strike rate of 200. He's played a match-winning knock along with the likes of Shivam Dubey, who's walked into the impact player, scoring that 31 of 12 balls there. With that said, let's have a look at the bowling charts here for Punjab King. It's a poor bowling chart that we wouldn't want to have a look, especially the likes of Loki Ferguson and Arshdeep Singh. Arshdeep Singh, 4 overs, 1 for 68, economy of 17 here. Poor bowling, lot of full tosses, a lot of balls in the slot and straying down the leg here. Loki Ferguson once again just pace on offer, hitting the long lengths and long spots, so banging in shot. 4 overs, none for 57. I thought Vaishak Vijay Kumar was definitely missed tonight here for Punjab Kings. He would have been wonderful on this wicket here, bringing in those slow bounces there. Marco Jansen's once again expensive, 3.2 overs, none for 41. All the 3 pacers are being dispatched, taken to the cleaners here tonight here. All the 3, let me tell you, all 3 players are Arshdeep Singh 68 for 1. Ferguson 57 for none, Marco Jansen 3.2 for none for 41. Harpreet Brar, take a ball, ladies and gentlemen, 4 overs, none for 25, keeping it so tight. And Yadavindra Chahal 4 overs, 3 for 36 there. Despite being a little bit expensive compared to his standards, he's managed to pick up 3 wickets here, because that's what leg spinners do. They will give you the offer to score runs, but they'll also give you the proper, that will also bring you the chances to pick up wickets there. With that said, 228 for 4 after 19.2 overs. Sometimes when you can you help pronounce Vaibhav Suryavansh's name slowly, that I may be able to learn the pronunciation. Okay, definitely there, Carl, definitely I can do it for you. It's gonna be Y, just like why do you do, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Vaibhav Suryavanshi. The 15-year-old prodigy kid now being watched by people across the globe, is sending a shockwave across the entire cricketing world. So it's just a big name, Vaibhav Suryavanshi there. So just making the pronunciation a little slower for you there. Just gonna start with Y, and then you can join bow. Vaibhav makes it Vaibhav, and Surya one she. So he's been a stalwart here. He's taken the entire cricketing globe by storm. The Pat Cummins was surprised in the press conference after the last game where Rajasthan Royals lost despite the century there from the youngster. Pat Cummins was surprised there. He said that he had heard a lot about Vaibhav Suryawanshi's shots and the way he bats, but he was extremely impressed to watch it from close quarters. Even he was taken over the park. Even Pat Cummins was smashed for a 6 by Vaibhav Suryawanshi, and the reactions from Pat Cummins was he was just awestruck there, just like the likes of Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Hazelwood, and tonight it would be the likes of Loki Ferguson. I think he's going to be telling his teammates out there in New Zealand that this lad is something, a generational kind of a talent. He has all the potential, though, especially the kind of bat swing he pins, the speed of the bat swing. That is where he generates the power there. But tonight we saw something different from him. Those bowlers were clever when they started. When he would start taking on these bowlers, they cramped him for space, and this little chap brought his helicopter shot with the flick of the wrist there. With just the flick of the wrist, the kind of power he's generating at the age of 15 is simply marvelous there, and he cleared the ropes twice, not just once. He cleared the ropes twice and definitely would have surprised one and all. Even the likes of Ricky Ponting would be sitting in the Punjab dressing room and admiring this young talent out there, as he batted wonderfully tonight here. 228 for 4. It's been a team effort tonight here. 19.2 overs. A thing or two for Punjab Kings to get back here. Definitely better than definitely getting a loss in this phase of the game. Then in the later phase of the game, when things start getting serious there, they definitely are sitting comfortably despite the loss. They sit comfortably on the top of the tables, leading with 13 points there. The first loss of the campaign there, and they'll be eager to get back to winning ways. They'll be eager to get back to drawing boards and put this game behind the back and come back to winning ways once again here. And Rajasthan Royals will be happy to get back to winning ways here. They faced a big defeat in the last game despite putting up 200 plus runs on the board, 220 plus runs on the board. They've ensured they were on the wrong side of things there, and with this victory they'll climb to the third spot here. They'll be on the third spot, beg your pardon there. They'll race away to 12 points from 9 games, but RCB will also be on 12 points, but they have a game in hand and they have a better net run rate, so RCB will be happy to stay on the second place there. And the 16-year-old Vaibhav Suryawanshi has been given the orange cap once again. Take a bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful talent here, and that is what this platform does. IPL, the best cricketing league in the world, across the entire globe, and they definitely this is the kind of platform that promotes talent coming in through the ranks from across various regions of India. And definitely cricket is on the move here in India with the likes of the Jaiswals, the Suryawanshis. There's lots of stories. Rinku Singh, the likes of the Pandya brothers, the Bumrahs, and we saw the Raghuvanshis and Varun Chakravartis. A lot of talents coming through the ranks over the years, and it's been a wonderful tournament here. And if at all you enjoyed the stream here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button there. I hope you enjoyed it and hope I did a fair job here. Also do let us know the feedback. What do you think about the stream and what do you think about this channel and the comment here? It will be wonderful to hear from you, so that I have something to take back home, something that can give me that sort of positivity or something to learn, so that I can work on it, or also take some feedback so I can feel that I did justice to my role out here on Sports Beyond Cancer. So kindly do let us know what you think about this stream, and also let us know your feedback there. And tomorrow we have one more blockbuster of a contest in our cast here. The Mumbai Indians were struggling this season here. I mean, I clearly can't understand why Mumbai Indians are struggling. They have a wonderful team on paper. They have a good plethora of Indian talent out there. That not just any random Indian talent. They have the rich influx of Indian talent, experienced campaigners in the form of Surya Kumar Yadav, Rohit Sharma, Tilak Verma, the likes of Jasprit Bumrah, and I'm not sure they'll have the likes of Quinton de Kock or Ryan Brickleton, and I'm not sure Will Jacks. I'm not sure why they're not being able to get across the line and to lose to Chennai Super Kings, who themselves are having a worst phase, to get their worst defeat in the entire IPL history against Chennai Super Kings. It completely surprised me, that to a team of Chennai Super Kings who themselves are struggling, and to lose to them in that sort of a manner, having the worst defeat ever in the entire IPL history, is something that I can't digest or comprehend. What's wrong with Pandya and co in the Mumbai Indians there. With that said, we have a game on the cards. So Mumbai Indians will definitely be keen to turn around the things, and Hyderabad on the other hand will be keen to climb their to the top 2 or top 3 there. They are coming off winning a win, and we'll be coming in live tomorrow too from the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai there. And with that said, hope you all enjoyed the stream, and hope you hit that like button there, and also subscribe button there, and share it with your friends and family, and do not hesitate to click that like and subscribe button there. I see only 6 members hitting the subscribe button there. If at all you love the stream, if at all you love what we do here on Sports Beyond Cancer, if at all you love the energy we bring out here on Sports Beyond Cancer, do not forget to hit that subscribe there. Every single subscription will mean the world to us as the Rajasthan Royals win this game by 6 wickets here. So with that said, hope you enjoyed the stream, and do not forget to share it with your friends and family. This is Saurav Murthy. We'll be signing off. We'll bring in more cricketing action, more sporting action across the stream here. It's just a start here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist Saurav Murthy, trying to bring you a professional style of live watch-alongs here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you have a wonderful night with your family, and hope you take care of yourself and your family there. It's extremely hot here, to ensure you stay cool, ensure you have ventilation out there, and ensure you take in a lot of hydration there. Keep sipping water, and ensure you keep smiling there. Spread that amount of positivity, because smiling and positivity is extremely contagious, and hopefully your smile can make someone's day there. So always smile and have a wonderful time there. This is Saurav Murthy bidding at you on Sports Beyond Cancer. We'll be back soon tomorrow for the clash here from Wankhede there.